everybody. I hope you can hear us. Hope it's like not broken. I think maybe the music is not going.
Oops, Leanne's frozen.
Yeah, because I kicked off the music. Okay. Well, that's a bummer. Because either that means that stream can hear the music or I can't hear the music. We got to pick. So, hey everybody, welcome to Performance Check tonight. We have very few announcements today because all the announcements were last week. But I mean, surprise! If you thought it wasn't going to be a game tonight because we played last week, surprise, we're here.
Now.
We play weekly now. We've got a little bit of new tech setup. So if like the audio is really loud or really quiet, please let us know because I'm not hearing it. So only you guys are hearing it. So you're gonna have to tell me. Thank you. I don't think we really have other announcements. Give me a second because you guys, the stream cannot hear the music. So I'm going to kick myself off.
Off the campaign?
Well, no. So now I am the only person, Lydia, I'm the only person who cannot hear the music. Everyone else can hear it. So, stream, let me know if the music gets too loud. I will turn it down. Okay. Anyway, welcome back, everybody. I think those are all the announcements that we're weekly, and we're excited about it. Yep. All right, let's do it. Let's get into this tonight. Last time you guys investigated the rest of the labyrinth with the aid of Tygo, the littlest minotaur. You found a secret door that could only be entered if you were holding a creepy sort of bracelet token that had teeth on it. With the people that you had fought had them. Each of them had one, and so you were able to get a decent amount there. The secret door led you through a tunnel to a large room full of weapons. Exploring further, you found dormitories, an infirmary, and a worship space or chapel. Oh my gosh, if I can talk. And it was full of bones and like skins and hides of things. And there was a rough-hewn statue of a huge minotaur in it. Between the feet of this statue, you found a book that talked a lot about the Prince of Beasts and a ritual or two. You left through the entrance hall, following a tunnel for quite a while until you resurfaced in some sort of storage shed within the city of Uzico. You reunited Tygo with his mom, which was very nice, the Duchess Makira Garcenas, in the home of Yeltsov. It was a wonderful, emotional moment, and then you went shopping. You sold some stuff to the alchemist Maizela Chavor, embarrassing her in the process. just a little bit. And then you went your separate ways for the afternoon, each seeking some more personal answers in the city with mixed results. You have now reconvened in the disorganized front room of the Rumpled Monkey Inn. Tet Macau, the innkeep, is sitting next to the bar, feeding small pieces of fruit to the small primates that hop through the room. What would you like to do?
I'm so tired.
So it's evening. We've all kind of done everything.
It's not like late. It's like 5:30.
Oh, it's 5. Do you say? Thorak reaches down, gets his horn.
Ale, please.
Make it 2.
Nuggets, please.
Gotcha.
Water. Some water.
Water. Okay. That'll cost 5 silver for you guys to get drinks and food. Like 1 round of drinks and some food.
I'll get the first round.
Okay. Thank you, store.
As Tet returns with your food, he also hands He'll probably hand it to Store because Store is the biggest. A note, and he says, your friend, the smooth one, he left this with me earlier today.
Oh, clear. Oh, the gnome, the letter to gnome.
Was it? I'll open the letter.
Okay.
Seeing the amount of words on it, I'll hand it to my little halfling friend.
Oh my god.
Look at words.
Okay.
Dearest.
So the letter has penmanship that's done in a rush, but with traces that the hand that wrote would usually have quite a bit of grace to them. It's stamped with a red seal of wax, and it's been clearly addressed Store, Thorak, Denono, and Elias. And it says on the inside, sorry I'm not saying this to your faces. Guess I'm not cut from that adventurer's cloth like you are. You guys deserve a better companion than me anyway. Not that I think you won't do fine without me. Let's be honest, I don't have the same magic and combat skills that you do, and I've got too little common sense to be of any use in business.
What?
You will do fine, if not better, without my shadow in your way. I'll cut to the chase. I care about you guys a lot. My heart gets attached to people, and you know that old saying about an elf never forgets? I've got that half the time, so I'll do my darndest to not let the memories of our short career together fall out of my ears. But for as great as you guys are, there's people out there that I care for more. I've got a kid and an ex-girlfriend, and I get how that sounds, but the ex is honestly really great. Honestly, should have sent her out here. She's better with a sword anyway. Probably would have helped more than I ever could. The two of them are in a bit of a bind, and they're people I can help. So that's why I'm leaving, to take care of them. Thanks for letting me tag along as long as you did. It was fun and terrifying. I don't have a lot to leave you with, never been good at holding on to things, but what I left, and please laugh, is the only material thing I've never lost. 3 cups and a shiny rock. I'm sure one of you can figure out how to make a few coins on a street corner. And then there's an ink spill that covers a big chunk of the page where there looks like there's more writing, but it's kind of been scratched out. And at the very end of the page, it says Castian Feanor.
It's from Castian. He's leaving us. Here,
Well,
if you guys want to read it. Anyone? Give it to.
Yeah.
I give it to
No,
no.
read it now.
Yeah. Alright, that many words? Ugh.
Yeah. He was saying about how he felt useless without magic and stuff. I mean, I'm the useless one, even though I know magic, I can't hit shit. Why would he leave?
Well, I mean, from what he said in this letter, I feel like he is trying to perhaps soften the blow in a way, because he is going to help people that he loves, and so it's. I don't think he was useless. I think that he is just trying to feel better about his decision, which he should. Family is important.
True, yeah. I'm gonna
Or
miss
takes a
him.
drink. Doesn't really say anything.
Star will raise his glass to Castian.
To Castian.
Castia.
Oh wait, I actually have a drink.
I'm gonna look at the pieces of rope that he tied to me. I'm gonna keep it in a special place in my bag.
I'm gonna look at
my monkey leash.
I'm gonna look at the 50 pieces of gold I think that we were saving for him. I'm just gonna start counting it out 4 ways. That's 12.5 gold for each of us.
How do I act? Okay.
12 gold, 5 silver.
Uh,
And then you go to equipment, click on your currency, and then you can add it.
Okay. This is. I'm gonna miss him.
Mm-hmm. Now someone else is going to have to hold the back of your leash.
Yeah.
Nose goes. No.
I have never heard of this thing of nose.
Oh my god. No,
I almost feel
you're
like I
my
should have
next
had you
handler.
guys roll initiative for that.
Well, can I keep the letter, please, if I can?
Yes.
I'm gonna wrap it with the rope, piece of that rope, and then just make a bow and then keep it in my bag.
Okay,
Nice little
I'll send you a copy of it.
Okay, sounds good. All right. Well, I hope we see him sometime in the future.
Mm-hmm.
I hope we can help him if we see him that time.
Agreed. Even if it's for 1 day or a 3 to 4 hour session, I hope we can see him one more.
Wow, that's specific.
If he has the time.
Is that
Very
another?
defined.
Is that another one of the sayings from your god?
Yes, from Moradin.
Wait, what?
Not.
Or Moradin, my god. That's
That
one of
name
it.
sounds kind of weird. I don't know why.
Oh, weird. You're not a dwarf, so it probably, our authentic tongue doesn't
Yeah, probably.
reach your ears.
But I thought it was only one syllable. More than is 3. That is a lot more than one.
You can nickname it. You can call him More. You can call him Rad. You can call him Din.
Din.
So, you know.
More, not Thorn. More.
I never heard that name. We should probably all just forget that one and just go with Moradin. And I'm just going to quickly start drinking a little bit. And if the food is there, just stuffing my face.
Yeah, the food's there. Yeah, for sure.
I just remember. Nick. Not Nick. Shoot. I'm. No.
Yes, Snake. What?
Can I have that book that you found in the labyrinth? The book with lots of skins.
Oh, this book.
Oh, Star has it. Okay, I thought the Nono has it. Sorry, can I have it?
I'll hand the book over to
Okay.
Elias.
Can I flip it? Do I understand any languages?
Not unless you understand Abyssal.
Okay. I'm gonna start casting comprehend language ritually. I have 2 books open on my desk with the chicken nuggets in the middle. I'm just looking back and forth between 2 books.
Gotcha. So it takes you 10 minutes to do that.
Yep.
All right. So after 10 minutes, you finish your spell, and you are able to understand this book now.
Ooh, everything makes sense now.
Are you just reading through all of it? What are you wanting to do with this book?
Based on my experience, do I know how long it's gonna take to finish the whole book?
Probably a good while. There's not like a ton in here, but there is definitely enough that it'll take at least a few hours to read all of it.
Well, I'm gonna skim through it first, and I'm gonna read it my own time.
Okay, roll an investigation check.
Investigation.
Mm-hmm.
9 plus 2, 11.
Okay. Yeah, you're not able to get a ton more out of it than Thorak was earlier. There's a lot of it's really gross. Like, it talks a lot about like the life essence of things and like the destruction of the bodies that releases life out to you, and you can absorb it, like being strengthened by killing things and hunting things, and the superiority of the predator versus the prey, and increasing the hunter's ability until they can destroy things more powerful than them and stuff like that. There's a couple little ritual things that you skim through really fast, but you don't look into them too deeply.
Okay. I might need more time with this book.
Should we be concerned
I went to
about this?
Oh, go ahead. I
Oh,
didn't hear
should we be concerned about this Prince of Beasts cult? I mean, they're clearly kidnapping people.
They
Literally.
were kidnapping people, but are they? I mean, there were many of them that were killed. I do not know how many more are out there.
And the barons and whatnot know their location now, so it's.
I think we should keep our hand out of their situation, maybe. I'm not sure.
Sounded like something just fell.
Yep.
While you guys are sitting there talking about this in, I assume, kind of lower voices, a pair of the Cerulean Guard enter through the front door carrying a small chest between the two of them. And they see
money.
you, and they head over, and they kind of stop, and they look for a place to put the chest. It's not super large. It's like this big on the table because there's like food and drinks.
I knock Nae's chicky nuggies over and like
Hell
sneak
yes.
books to this.
They'll
You
slide everything
both
off.
did it. Now I'm doing it. This is your guys' fault. Fudge. I don't know. I knock Jeremy's stuff over.
No, my
And,
nuggies.
Move their books. I'm like, oh, over here, fellas.
Yes, they come and they put the chest on the top. Payment from the Duchess, as she requested us to bring. She also would request that the four of you come to the private meeting of the council tomorrow afternoon to kind of give a report of information that you have that might be useful to the council. She said she would know what that means.
Yeah, we got no problem with that. We just give me a second, and I'm gonna pop it open and start counting.
Okay,
One by
it'll
one.
take you a little while to count it, as I believe there's 600 gold
Yeah, it was
pieces in
600.
there.
And then dividing it by 4.
Oh.
One for you, one
for you. Like a carp.
It's 150 each, by the way. As long as it's all there.
Sure, it'll take you a little while to count, but they ask if the council can expect you there. They can rely on you.
Yes.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah. Tomorrow afternoon, for sure.
Sure, why not? Yeah.
Have a good evening, and they kind of like do that little like foot stomp. I don't know what it's called, and then they turn and they.
They're
Right.
about face.
Sure, but it's not
About
like they're turning because they're guards. They're
Not-
not military guys. They're not as rigid.
They slither at. Okay. 150 more gold. Basically rich. You guys want to retire?
Yeah, I need to spend these. Let's go buy shopping tomorrow morning. It'll be
Yeah.
cool.
Shopping before we get. Yeah, that sounds like it. We could get brunch, mimosas. It sounds awesome.
What is mimosa?
It's
it
like
like-
whiskey, but for the morning.
Wow.
I thought that.
Huh.
What is whiskey?
Yeah, what is
It's
whiskey?
like mimosas for the nighttime.
Okay. I should try next time. Can
Oh,
you
you
share
can have
some
some
for me?
now. And I pour some whiskey into like a little mug or cup that's around and hand it to him.
These are regular size mugs. It's just too big for a half liter. I'm gonna sip it.
It
Okay.
is strong. The second it's in your mouth, you can feel it up like into your nose. Like your sinuses, if they were ever clogged, open. Yep, that's the good stuff. Start patting you on the back.
Oh my gosh! Why will people drink that?
Take a big long drink. Helps you forget.
Speaking of forgetting, I'm pretty sure that Elias did drink some of the whiskey like the day before.
I
to
didn't
see
know
if
it
he
was with.
had-
I didn't know it was called whiskey. It was the same thing. You fed me in the bone zone. I did not like it.
Oh.
Oh, all right. So, what's the
So it
plan,
seems you have some
guys?
time to kill.
Yeah, we got an evening. We could do anything. We could go out. We could stay in. We could get drunk. We could.
I kind of want to. I kind of want to read the book, but I also want to buy shopping too. I wish I'm. I don't know.
150 each.
So what do you guys plan? If you guys going out, I might go out with you guys.
Yeah,
I
I'm
mean,
going out.
it's been a while since I've. Yeah, I could go around. I don't know Neva Station near here, so.
I mean, define going out because our bedrooms are upstairs. So really, going out is just anywhere. Like, are we out right now? Like, I got a drink in hand, some friends around. This is out, right?
Yeah,
I mean, there's-
I guess.
In this establishment, it has outdoor seating, yes?
Oh yeah, it
Yes.
does.
But then the monkeys tried to steal your food.
If we hear drums, we just go to bed. That seems like
Well,
like we've taken care of the big ones. I don't need muskrats or whatever up in my biz.
well, yeah, that would be a good idea. So I can read books and hang out with you guys at the same time. It would be cool.
I guess we're gonna get up, let the barkeep know, and then I'll get the next round of drinks
Okay.
delivered to our outside seating area.
Okay.
I-
You just go up and to the outside and you sit right back down. You do have to like, except for your drinking horn, you have to like pour the mug. You have to completely drink the mug because they're like attached to the tables, so the monkeys don't steal them. So you have to
Dora's
completely
putting
finish.
it down the hatch.
Done. Yeah. Wait, can we race? Hold on. Can we like con check or something? Race these drinks.
Yeah, go ahead and make a constitution check, both of y'all. Well, we just got a bunch of static going on.
Oh,
No, it's a nice thing.
What'd you get? 22.
Oh,
Okay, so you both chug, and you know, dwarven throats are super like lubricated for this stuff.
Yep.
It's great.
lubricated throat.
Someone's got some mad static on their end.
I also hear that.
I heard that
Yeah.
too. I don't know. It's
Yeah.
am I?
I don't know. It stopped now.
Okay. Hello.
wow.
Okay, anyways. I've already finished my drink and I'm standing up with my stuff to go.
Store has like double trails down the side, disqualified from boat racing.
And there's just like there's like some that's creeping down into your armor and stuff underneath. It's kind of gross.
Oh my god. I'm just.
All right. Let's.
I feel like
So you
two
get a-
simultaneous, like, happen.
So you get a second round of drinks. That'll be like 4 silver for everybody to get a second round while you sit outside.
Nice. I took out the cloth and I put it on the ground and I put the 2 books in front of me and I start reading, laying down on the cloth and then reading the book back and forth like a dictionary, and then reading the book exactly what the book said.
I replaced with chicky nuggies also, so I guess it would just be 5 silver because I kind of
Okay.
threw those.
Nice. Nuggies.
Very important. Very important.
Did we take all the postings off the job board? I can't
Oh.
remember if we left them there or we just like took them all off the board. The one we wanted.
I think we took
Well-
it.
Let's be real about what the other postings are real quick. We have
Um,
one for Malello's gang. We have
That's a dud.
yeah, we have
Yeah.
the man-seeking woman that was Castian's, which hopefully they're still doing something with, even if they're not here. And then we had the
Exterminating
exterminator.
monster.
Yeah, that's the other one we had to do.
And then
And
we
the other
finished
Oh,
the
and then
well,
the serpentard venom monster
Yep.
parts.
Well, that's
Yep.
we did that. Yeah.
Yep.
So,
So we finished 2 of it.
why don't we enjoy our earnings tonight, and tomorrow in the morning we'll see if we can't remove some pests for. I look at the posting. I don't remember who it was for.
I have it. I don't have anything here. All I have is the post.
I have nothing.
Let me check my notes because I didn't have this notebook for the start, so I just have exterminator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think that you.
Oh,
took
it's Rottweiler Shaft is what it's.
Yeah,
the
that-
info I have.
That's not what it said at all. Just gonna lay that down right now. That's not at all what it said. I don't think that you took the papers except for the monster parts and the gnome seeking woman
Yeah.
thing.
Would they then still be on the job board?
Probably if you go over and get them.
I'll walk over and see if the exterminator job is on the board still, and I'll take that.
Okay.
So it really didn't say Rottweiler Shaft. I just wrote that.
It really did not.
Okay.
It really did not.
I have no clue what you recall.
I wrote down exterminator needed. Select Rottweiler Shaft.
I mean, I guess it's kind of close because what it says is just exterminator needed. Contact Celine Detweiler in Greater Shask.
Deadweiler.
So I
Oh,
understand how someone with a little bit of a floaty brain would have seen that.
I've read stories of someone by the name Detweiler before. They were they had adventures with their friends in school during breaks. Nobody?
Uh-uh.
You also notice that
recess.
there is an additional piece of paper on the board.
Oh.
Ooh, I'll grab that too.
It's like
What
Christmas
does the
over
new
here.
job say?
This one actually has a full picture of a young woman, probably in her late teens, early 20s, that says reward for information regarding the location of this person.
Oh.
Do
Goes
I
by the name of
recognize it?
Annette. You do not recognize this person.
Okay.
I'm still reading, so I have no clue.
Yeah, it's a young,
Yeah.
like half elf girl. It's not a color picture, so you can't really tell a whole lot. But yeah. So she
Does it
goes
say
by
who
the
to
name
go
of.
to about with stuff?
Oh yes, it just said to contact. Oh, what's his name?
Figure I should actually write it down.
It's the
feel
guard
like it's gonna
captain
take a
of
missing
the guard captain of Uzico. Captain Phalinari Detmeyer.
What?
So you now have a job for a Detweiler and a Detmeyer.
Good names.
There's a lot of debt in this city.
Oh
It'd be better if it was underwater.
Dumb.
Oh my God. Alright.
So, I assume we still wait to go shopping tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
And then we do Baron, and then either debt or exterminate.
Yeah.
That sound
Yeah. Yeah.
cool. So if we're not doing anything else tonight, I'll have my third and fourth round, please.
I'll just finish reading the book. It'll be cool.
All right. Denono, is there anything that you're wanting to do while your two friends drink themselves to sleep and your other friend reads a book?
I was thinking that perhaps I would like to mention to Alice that if this Prince of Beasts, that name makes me think that he may be associated with the beasts all going crazy the other day. But if he finds anything in the book like that, could be something to look for.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
As you say that, I cough on my drink a little bit. Oh, what was that church I went to yesterday?
The
Melora.
other part.
That was, yeah, that one. I saw Tygo go
Oh.
into the church as a monster and out of the church as a kid. So
Oh.
I think we might also want to go there with Elias and I can't remember names today. And Yandere.
Yeltsov?
What was his name?
Yeltsov?
Yeltsov.
Oh yeah. Oh wait.
Why don't we go there with Elias first to see if it works, or if
Well,
we
I
know
saw
what we might need?
It worked on the mini tour. He did it. It worked. I saw
But
it.
are
But
they the same curse?
yeah.
Does it matter? I feel like being men of gods, we should know this.
Yeah, you're right. I quietly flip a coin behind my back. Definitely same curse.
Store, roll a religion check for me.
Ooh, a religion check.
Oh.
15.
So you're not necessarily sure if what affected Tygo was lycanthropy, but you assume probably not. Lycanthropy is not typically from a deity. It's almost like a curse of nature in and of itself. And the fact that Tygo was not like exchanging back and forth would mean it's probably not the same curse. It's probably not lycanthropy. But
Definitely
you do
the
know
same
that
curse.
there are holy magics that can remove curses of all types.
It might not be the same curse, but they might have similar cures.
Yeah.
I don't think it would be a waste of time to ask noted healers. The second question is kind of a question for my time in this here. How bad would being like, yeah, this is my little were-tiger friend here. I'm assuming there are places that wouldn't go over well, and like it's something you kind of keep to yourself. Is that something that you don't like flaunt around in cities or tell people about?
Yeah, that's not something that you want to share around where lycanthropy is considered very dangerous and very unreliable. So there might be some people, obviously you guys trust Elias enough to be around him, but especially like law enforcement is not really going to want to take the risk of letting that wander around their city. No problem.
I will say to the group,
It
based
might.
on based on my service, though, we should be careful who we talk to, as there are those who might not be so understanding
It,
of.
it might not be a good idea, because since Yelsov lives here too, and if the curse is not removed for him, and then he can't live here anymore, and then he will have nowhere to go.
So you want to try it on you first, and then
Yeah,
let
but
him know?
yeah, at the same time, they probably might ask, "How did I get it?"
We were out trying to find Serpor part poison, and you got bit.
Yeah.
You know, they don't need to know. All they need to know is we want to fix it. You know, there's no worry there. And then if it works, we can tell Yeltsov that it works and let him choose what he wants to do.
Yeah, but the problem is I kind of like it.
You say with your like 5 hit points that you have
Yeah.
being beaten up all day and night.
Bleeding and like
Exhausted.
I kind of like it.
Oh yeah, you are still exhausted. We do need to remember that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot to roll disadvantage for reading the book. I forgot. Um,
So,
It's all good.
yeah, I mean, I feel like this is the most exciting thing happened in my life, and I kind of want to. I don't know, but I kind of have a feeling that I could make good use of it. It just I don't know. I want to do research on it, and I kind of want to make it turn into good thing, so that other people who affected won't have to be like freak out and run away the whole time. I want to make it into good use rather than being something that people scare of. But I don't know. But at the same time, it's a lot of burden for you guys. So I don't know.
Um, no. You you spend a lot of time in the wilds. You mentioned your people are very close with nature. Um, would anyone amongst your people have any hints where to start with helping Elias try to understand his burden?
Well, I'm not sure, DM.
You can roll. I feel like this could be a religion check for you, or a nature check. But I feel like religion probably better.
Well, with my -1 to religion, that is an 18.
Ooh.
Um, honestly, you don't really know.
Damn.
They may perhaps. I have never. I know that the leopard is or the tiger is a part of nature, but this lycanthropy is it could be. I just do not know if it is really related.
So my
Oh,
thoughts with going forward would be caution about who we bring this to and how.
um, I'm not exactly sure, but maybe I have been doing this for quite a while, but I haven't found my teacher yet. But with your guys' help, we might be able to find him. Um, he's kind of he had kind of like doing research on those like necromantic spells and stuff, and then he was missing one day, and then just I've been trying to find him, but maybe he might be able to help us.
This
I don't know.
if it's someone you trust, that could be a promising start.
I
Uh,
I spent time with him for 2 to 3 years, but I trusted him, I will say. But he just disappeared, and I'm not sure how I feel about it anymore. And then his
how
magic doesn't work apparently.
how you feel about him, his disappearance? How long ago did he disappear?
Let me look at my backstory. I don't remember how long ago.
I don't think it's been very long. I think like a month, maybe. This
It
is like
was
one of the. It was. This is like the first place he came. I'm pretty sure.
yeah, yep. It was about a month ago. He just gone. Just and then he left me with all these debts. I don't know. I I can't. I know he's a great wizard, but I'm not sure he's a. I don't know,
Were there,
but he's yeah. But he
were there any clues in his house?
oh
Or-
I one thing I remember he works under the Church of Moradin.
Oh, this is really convenient. Thorak, you can.
You went
You,
super robot. You went
yeah, you went
super
super robot.
robot.
After you said my
Oh.
name, I heard nothing.
Thorak, this is great news. You can introduce us.
What, you
Yeah.
think
You were
every
saying that
Moradin worshipper knows each other?
Well,
You said you're
What
god
it-
with Dorothy, right? You're Dorothy Parrot Paladin. You might know him.
Just because we worship the same dude doesn't mean we know each other. All right. Do you
yes,
know? Do you know every elf in every forest? Because you're an elf.
But it's very different, I think, from what they're saying. But
No, we don't all know each other. Like I know
No,
a
I-
couple.
but we are not talking about you knowing them, and we're also not talking about your race. We're just saying that you know the customs,
Yeah.
and you know the you should be recognized amongst them as a figure of authority, being a paladin.
Well,
Yes.
Yeah,
you
And,
generally yes. We my so my god he we worshipped him. We lived under like a mountain thing, and so nobody else really knew that our faction of Moradin existed. So even if I am one, they might recognize that, but they won't. Nobody would really know me or.
that's
Can
not
you-
a problem.
Can
Yeah,
you talk
no,
to
no,
your
we did.
god? My master, he talks to his god, the Moradin, every day. Like,
Mm,
I don't.
we have some who are we had some who were strong enough to do that. I'm not there yet. Maybe.
Oh, do you know where they are? We can go find from there, and we can probably find my master too. Do you know any church that?
Yeah. There's one in the dwarven. I would actually know this, but I don't know this. The dwarven city. What's it called?
Confaldir?
Yeah. Can you say it one more time so I can say it right?
Confaldir.
Cunfaldir. Yes, there's a bigger faction in Cunfaldir, which is dwarven city up in the mountains to the northeast or southwest. Which mountains are they in?
Northeast.
Up in the northeast.
Oh, okay. Is it far from here? I mean,
Yeah, super far. Yeah, probably wouldn't make much sense for us to head all the way there right now. At least, maybe
Maybe
check with the No-Nos people.
is there a temple of Moradin in this city?
No, I
there
know
is.
that. You told me there was not.
Yeah.
No, there's not. I looked. Yes, I know this.
oh,
I would assume you worship the god, after all.
yeah.
What about what?
By the way, I wrote this like before the campaign started, and I just realized my god, his god is Moradin.
How convenient.
Yeah.
I just love Thorax backpedaling of like, oh yeah, I'm an expert, but don't ask me anything.
I'm an expert, but like it's the same as like I have a girlfriend in Canada when you're in the US, like no, I have a girlfriend, she lives in Canada. No, she's super hot. A model.
Oh my god.
Anyways.
Maybe I could ask one of the Apocat3. I couldn't pronounce that word. Maybe I could ask whether there's a trade route going on to there, and then we can take a ride with them.
Yeah.
If I am suggesting, I do maybe not the apothecary. I don't know if she will be liking to see us again.
Oh no, the other one. She's not useful at all with this thing. I mean,
That lady who just paid us a ton of money.
She's kind of a fucking douche, if you ask me.
Speaking of Thorak, you said you went to the Temple of Melora.
Mm-hmm.
Did you meet someone named Paul?
Oh, fuck Paul, dude. Oh, this motherfucker thinks that water is fucking everything, and like
I hate that man.
he
knows nothing.
Thank you. Oh my god. This ignorant piece of human shell is. Thorak finishes his drink right there and just kind of paces angrily for a sec before sitting back down. Yeah, I met Paul.
It certainly seems so. That is the dwarven form of my expression, I believe.
oh my god.
Oh my gosh. Are there any of the NPCs that you actually like?
Yeah. No, I
This
like.
was like, Malello, he's garbage. Mazella, she's terrible. Paul, screw
Yeltsov
Paul.
is
I
cool.
like Yeltsov a lot.
Yeltsov,
Tygo's
the guy
really
who
lit.
cursed your buddy with a never-ending curse.
But I like it.
And
I
the
literally, in my notes when we met, Paul from Alora's temple is an idiotic douche nozzle.
Oh my god.
the nozzle is particularly appropriate. This water comes out of the nozzle.
And everything does come from fucking water, but
Oh yeah.
Elias, are you still reading the book at this point? Because he's
I'm
been
just
very
got-
involved in this conversation.
I got distracted. I'm still reading. I got distracted. When I heard Moradin of it, and I remember.
Okay. Okay. It's so hot, you guys. Okay. All right. So, shoot. So you guys are just sitting and talking and drinking.
Yeah.
Bad
Trashing
mouthing.
Paul.
everyone on the street probably heard me ranting about Paul, by the way.
Did
Okay.
Paul pass by during that time?
He's probably
Make a
in
perception
the
check.
temple fucking drinking more water or something.
Such a stupid hydro homie. Gosh.
Gives him a bad name, really.
Ooh,
Not all of them are like that.
I got 19 for perception.
You do not see Paul walk by. But actually, at some point while you guys are sitting out there and talking, you do see a familiar face being escorted through the streets by some of the Cerulean Guard. You see Timber.
Oh, Timber, Malello's, Malello's, one of the archer.
Yep, so you
Oh.
see
I do nothing.
Was,
there's- there's like a group of like a dozen guards. They're escorting Timber, and he is like manacled and stuff. And there is a human woman walking next to him, probably in her mid-20s or so, in similar kind of like leather armors and stuff. And you recognize her kind of from when you were at the Marksman's Hall a couple days ago as one of the people who survived the beast frenzy.
Does she have handcuffs?
Yes, she is also
Okay,
manacled, yes.
I actually kind of want to go up. I'm gonna.
Look, those guys from Malello place, guys. Look at it.
Do you see
Oh.
Bison?
Good.
I hate that guy.
I don't know.
You do not see Bison. It's just the two of them.
They always catch the wrong one.
I think that guy is gone.
Nah, I won't go up. Let him be arrested.
Okay.
well, wait, that Timber was, I mean, he was kind
He
of
was the
nice
nice
to
one.
us.
Yeah, who tried to save his animal. And then Bison, quote unquote, is maximum puss.
What?
You guys don't want to see my full notes. That's all I'm gonna do.
I feel like this should be like some sort of stretch goal. If we do like a charity giveaway or like if we have a sub goal or something, like Aaron releases his notes.
Oh no. Oh, the judgments. Oh,
So- some
If
of
we
it
get-
may need to
If
be
we get 30
redacted.
subs by the end of the year, Aaron will release his notes. Okay. Anyway, what were you saying to No?
I was just thinking, what did we tell them? Did we just say Malello's men are bad and we need to arrest all of them?
I'm pretty sure that's about what I said.
Oh, well, because I am thinking that perhaps the ones who were in the labyrinth with us they all had those symbols and the teeth bracelets, necklace thing.
Yes.
Maybe that is a better way to check. I want to go talk to them.
Okay. So you
I'll
get
just
up.
keep. I'm gonna keep reading the book. They do their business. So
All right. Okay.
I'll stay
I'll-
behind.
I'll follow him after I see he's leaving. I'm
Also,
staying
make
behind.
me a Constitution saving throw. You two that have been drinking a bit more during
Oh,
this.
I would be-
Okay.
Oh my
would
God.
be happy to.
I'm not going to use that dice. That dice has been bad to me for a while.
Oh no! Oh no!
Saving throw?
Yes.
Oh no!
Okay.
You guys are drunk AF. 4.
It's a 4 and a 10. I mean, Thorek, you at least can walk. Store, if you try and stand up, it's gonna be a bit of a rough time.
I do the get
So-
up and walk diagonal for
Nope.
like 10 steps before correcting myself and going to meet.
I sit back down and keep drinking.
And because you're slower than your rogue friend Denono, you're able to catch up to them fairly quickly. Actually, because you are a drunk dwarf, you are slower than just normal humans unless you're actively running. It's very hard for you to catch up.
I think I'm slower because I'm like serpentining unintentionally, so it takes me longer to get to the destination.
Yeah, well, you're actually just going to start falling behind because they're going, unless Denono
no.
can stop them. So you, Denono, you walk up, you catch up to them. What do you say? There's one guard that's kind of like in the front, like kind of leading.
So I'll approach this guard and say, "Excuse me, that man from the Midnight Jahir, he has asked me to come and talk to you."
I fall out of my chair.
Roll a deception check with disadvantage.
Uh, 8.
So this guard dude just kind of looks down his nose at you. He's definitely a little bit taller than you. He's just like, I think not. If you move out of the way, we've got somewhere to be.
I am just wanting to know, have you searched these prisoners and what you have found on them?
We are taking them to a holding cell and we will deal with them there. The rest of it is none of your business. Excuse me, citizen.
Timber, did they find bison?
They're kind of far away from you at this point, so your voice doesn't even actually carry on.
I try to yell louder, almost up Chuck, and like.
I will back away from the guard, but attempt to, well,
Yo, if you get arrested, I'm in it for you. I'll get arrested with you, 100%. I'm drunk right now.
I'll just say, Timber, if you were a part of this, are you?
Make an insight check.
19.
He does not respond to you, but you see in his eyes that he's kind of like looking down, and he shakes his head very subtly. But you can see there's like additional bruises and stuff on his face, and you imagine that he was not apprehended nicely.
Oof.
So he's not wanting to speak up, but he shakes his head.
Poor Timber.
I just walk away.
All right.
Oh,
Timber.
Thorak. Thorak,
No.
no. Let,
No, where are we going? I'm literally just in the one spot.
There's actually like a little bit of a railing like that you got kind of stuck on like 10 feet from the table. You're just like eh.
Oh.
Oh, I am thinking that not all of Malello's men were part of his evil cult group. Perhaps we may be wanting to talk over again what we found out. You are all drunk and reading a book. We will talk about this.
No,
later.
we'll go.
Meeting.
We're gonna go see the Queeness right now. and we'll go tell her. You're right. That's fucked up. That's fucked. Sorry, Thorak. That's fucked up. And we need to we need to tell the queen. We need to tell the queen.
Wait, we have queen.
Duchess.
The queen's in another city.
Thorak falls asleep on the road.
Hey, what's your god's name?
He is asleep now.
I'll look over and see Thorak. I'll look into Dodo. Should we carry him upstairs?
Good luck.
I cannot carry him. You guys do.
I will attempt to drag him to the bedroom.
Over my shoulder.
Oh wait, I'm buff now. I forgot.
It's
Okay.
Okay, anyone who wants to could make a strength check to try and get Thorak upstairs. Store, you have disadvantage because you are totally wasted and can barely walk.
I have an exhaustion too.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, 18 and 19.
Ooh.
I'm 21.
16 and 12, so 16.
All right,
20.
so Elias, you like scrunch down and you like right from the midsection, you like get underneath him and like hoist him up on your shoulders. Thorak, you are like semi-conscious and it's like you see just like 2 feet to the ground. Store, you come up behind, like kind of lift his like heavy armored legs to help him get up the stairs to the room. Denono, you go to like pick up his like one of his weapons. That's about all you can get.
Semi-conscious, I'm like, yeah, this is the most Elias has ever lifted. Wow. Wow, like, yeah. And I kind of like flop my arms back.
No, you're face down.
I flop my arms forward.
Don't puke on me.
Don't puke on me.
All right, so you guys are able to get Thorak upstairs to his room and put him in bed. Is there anything else that you guys want to do before you yourselves go to sleep?
I just want to finish the book
Okay.
before I fall asleep.
Stork's
Alright, we'll
gonna
get to that in
try
just
to
a
make
sec.
sure his armor's off before he sleeps. Just,
It's not like put away nicely or anything. It's just on the floor.
The whole time complaining. Why are there 40 straps for one piece of?
Why are the buttons so small?
My buttons.
No, what are you wanting to do before you do your little trick?
I think I just go sleep.
Okay. All right. So Elias, while you are staying up reading, this book is awful. It makes you a little bit sick to your stomach to read all the things in this book. It talks a lot about like blood and guts and ooze and death. The things you were able to permit. Make a religion check for me, real fast.
Elias is like, I've seen Game of Thrones.
Religion. I watched it twice. 21.
All right, so you are able to deduce. It never says fully in here, but you are able to understand that the Prince of Beasts is referring to a demon prince known as Baphomet. You don't know a ton about him. Baphomet. Baphomet.
Okay.
You don't know a ton about him. You learn a little bit about him while studying with Yobi.
Yep.
Because he is very ancient, very old, and he resurfaces in some carvings and things occasionally, but you don't know a ton about him beyond that he is a demon prince and he is a very bad, very old guy. But as you read through this book, you do learn much more about him, at least from the perspective of his followers, in that he is like the patron saint of competitive killing, and his followers, as they take lives, they are able to be strengthened by those, and they hone their skills to basically do that a lot. What else is there? Hang on. You find the stuff that talks about that like pheromone trap, and because it's more of a big deal to kill a predator than to kill a prey, because if you can kill a hunter, you can hunt a hunter, it's much more prestigious.
Is there a description for pheromone traps that I can repeat?
Yes, but
Learning about traps, are you?
it involves a lot of like ritualistic sacrifice of different things.
Okay, I'm
as
gonna
well as
like.
praying to Baphomet himself. It's not like, oh, this is how
Oh.
you make it. It's like carve these things, kill this thing, and Baphomet will do it for you.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll put no beside it now in the notes.
No.
No.
Change one of the ingredients to like salt.
So, yeah.
So there is also something that you learn about called the Ritual of the Risen Beast. This is a ritual that must, so it essentially increases the capacity and dangerousness of all predators and prey in a very large area, about 250 miles, makes them incredibly dangerous. To perform this ritual, a single hunter must go during a full moon when it is the hardest to hide and the hardest to hunt, and slay a creature more powerful than themselves, and burn its heart to ash while performing the rite. Part of those ashes can then be consumed by the hunter, who will then transform into a risen beast. There's not a lot of information about what that means exactly.
Oh, what? Oh, wow.
You just found the entire thing that we were like, why is this happening?
Oh.
And everyone else is drunk.
Yeah.
God, 50% of the party.
Yeah, and 50%. So we have half the party in glasses, half the party not, half the party white shirts, half the party not, and then half the party drunk, half the party not.
Yep.
And only Elias is reading books.
Yep.
Oh man.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Mhm.
Wow. Wow. Okay. I just got surprised and then just, whoa, this is a heavy read. What do I do? I now have a nightmare when I sleep. I'm, okay, and I close the book. Set it on the table, and I sleep.
Okay.
And then I asked Corgi to keep an lookout for the book. Like he will be sleeping on the book.
Okay. Cool. So you guys are all able to sleep. Elias, you might have some creepy dreams because your mind is full of all of these awful
The
things.
night is full of terrors.
Yes. But you are all able to successfully sleep through the night,
Quick that long
lulled
rest.
by the sound of the waterfalls surrounding the city and the night life noises of the jungle.
Oh my god.
Through
In
the
the
wall.
morning,
Might slots.
in the morning you wake up, a couple of you are a little bit hungover, not super bad, you're not like super crazy wasted, and those of you that did drink a bit, you're kind of used to it, so it's not a big deal.
Guys.
True.
Guys. I found why the beasts are crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I found it in this book, and I hold a book. Here, look at this. Here,
Can't
they
read
just
that,
talk.
it's an abyssal.
What?
Can't read that, it's an abyssal.
No, I already translated. I wrote it down.
Mhm.
Here.
Oh, this is.
Take a look.
It still looks like abyss. Hold on.
Is that a
No,
slam on Elias's handwriting?
I can read it.
Yeah,
I can read
one
abyssal.
Stores on them.
Both of us are just not morning people today.
Oh my god.
No, store hand it here. I can read it. I can read Abyss. Just give me that.
No, oh, I can just tell you guys. It's just there's
that
a
would.
there's a spell called Ritual of Risen Beast, and then you just
Mhm.
go and kill the like more powerful than you, some hunter thing, and then you
Mhm.
kill it and make a heart into soup, and then you eat it, and then you can increase the 100-mile radius of beast to like angry.
Wait. At that point, I actually start listening and perk up. Wait, you're saying that 100-mile radius, animals act crazy if you do the thing in that book.
Yeah.
So I wanted to do a little bit of a correction. So it's 250 miles.
Oh, 250 miles.
It
Sorry,
is a lot bigger. Also,
So
it's
we're
not that
actually
they
better
act
than you're
crazy;
saying.
is that their strength is insanely increased. And I did forget to say one thing: that they then bear the jaws of death. That is a literal thing that's written in there. There's not an explanation of what that means, but that is in there as well.
The jaws of death.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's a bear the jaw of death. I don't know what it means, but it looks scary written like it had highlighted it on the scale.
Maybe they get like
They
grizzly
got their
bear
Sharpie
jaws.
highlighters.
What is it?
They get grizzly bear jaws. The
Ooh.
bear jaws of death.
Oh, bear! Oh my god!
Thorax looks up. It's probably just a fancy way of saying they like to kill people. So it sounds like we hit the head with a nail, so to speak.
Yeah. Denono, were you looking for the cause of it?
Well, so from what you said, there is somebody out there who is now more powerful because of this ritual.
Oh,
Yeah.
didn't you mentioned they become a beast of
Yep, I do.
From what you said.
My notes is pretty bad.
So first, it can only happen at the full moon, so we do not have to worry about it happening again soon. But if this hunter, whatever it may be, is powerful in this moment and could do it again.
Wait, did
we,
Malalo is the hunter? That is he the beast?
Who knows
It
what
didn't
this?
make sense. Malello was at the hall when the Okanai went mad. Remember,
But we don't know.
Maybe he's just following someone else. You know, a leader who leads a leader, a leader, a leader. You know, there's always someone bigger, right? That's the whole
Also,
thing.
are we sure that this is the same thing that made the Okanai? When the beasts go mad, is it you have to make the kill at the full moon and then you can eat the heart anytime thereafter? Because we didn't recently come past a full moon, and I don't think I wasn't paying attention to moon cycles at
What,
the time.
what stage is the moon in right now? You say it's like a waning crescent?
A waning crescent is, I think, what we decided. So at this
That
point,
was
it's
like
probably
2 nights
closer to
ago.
a new moon at this point.
Okay.
A week and a half to 2 weeks after the full moon.
The session where we were in the woods, we were a week past the full moon, so we're about a week and 2 days past the full moon.
Maybe a week and 3 days. Yeah, you've got a couple of weeks until the next.
That means it would be roughly a waxing gibbous.
Oh,
possibly.
Did you actually look that up?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I have locked in when the moon phases are. So according to the thing that I have,
we might
here,
be a waning gibbous. I may have misread.
The full moon will be in 2 weeks.
Shit.
14 days.
What, are we gonna try to make one of us do the ritual or something?
No,
Elias,
no.
you want to be an alpha monster?
I have an idea. I think what happened is they killed something and then burned the ash and then feed to Tygo and then Tygo became Minotaur and then that's it. I think. Yeah,
Okay.
But
and Malelo is the bad guy that feed Tygo that.
wasn't the beasts going mad what separated Yeltsov and Tygo? So it couldn't have happened because Yeltsov heard a drum or something, went where Tiger he, and then lost Tygo.
Oh.
So these are probably timeline-wise separate rituals.
Hmm. So you
I'm
mean
gonna
there's
say, Store, because you're thinking about this, make me a religion check.
Okay, which
That's the
dice is
reason
gonna
we make
betray
checks.
me
I'm never gonna
now?
make another check.
I know there's a lot of religion checks.
God, I would love to roll decently. That's gonna be, I think, a 7.
Yeah.
can I
Yeah,
help him?
7.
I'm
Yeah,
talk-
you could help him, I think, in this, or roll your own separate one.
I'll just help him, like
Okay.
give an advantage.
Okay,
Okay.
that is much better. That's a 17.
Hey,
Oof.
So you have in your like studies about religious things and like the divine war and stuff like that, you know that super powerful beings, their movements cause a lot of things to happen, and the shifting of some great and powerful being can cause things to go wrong. They can cause things to move. And in at the end of the divine war, like all of the devils and demons were thrown out or like locked away. And so it is possible that merely the shifting and the waking of a powerful being such as Baphomet would be enough to cause the beast to go crazy.
Oh shit.
Cool, cool,
Oh,
cool, 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 cool,
I
cool,
forgot to
cool,
talk
cool,
about
cool.
there's a demon prince too. I explained that too.
What I'll be. That's the help, Elliot. Excuse me. There is a chance that this Prince of Beasts, Bahamut, Baphomet,
Baphomet.
Baphomet.
uh,
I know it's very similar to Bahamut. I have misspelled it several times in my own notes.
Waking might have created this, which definitely means we need to figure out how to, you know, kill demon gods. That's fun.
Killing
Who's up?
demon
Who's up
gods?
for killing a demon god? Anyone? Anyone?
I think I rather stay away from it. Um um I'm not that powerful enough yet.
yeah, all of us are like, no. Talk to us again in 14 levels.
Well, it's simple. We just go into the woods, kill 20 rats a day.
Yeah, once we get to like level 8, we're gonna have to start killing like 10,000 rats a day. Good thing
There's
we're
an
on milestone, not
exterminator.
XP.
You do have an exterminator quest in your pocket.
Anyway, let's go. What were we gonna do this morning? We were gonna
we're
shopping,
gonna yeah, shopping.
and then we're
Oh,
gonna
wait.
go to the Barrens.
No. Is there anything you want to know about
Yes.
the book?
Oh, about the book?
Yeah, anything.
I mean, I was originally thinking that your explanation was correct, but what Stor has said makes a little more sense to me.
Yeah.
I was thinking about something else. So last night, while you were reading, and you two were all, I saw the I spoke with Timber, who is being taken away to the prison here. I don't think he was a follower of this Baphomet. I think not all of Morella's men were. And perhaps we have sent some innocents to unfortunate circumstances.
Maybe, well, we're seeing the Baron tonight, right? Or the Baroness, or whatever. We
The
can just
council
tell.
meeting this afternoon.
Whatever, I was drunk.
Not when we were invited.
You weren't. And so,
Oh wow.
and so, maybe we can just bring that up to them and say, hey, maybe not all of them were, evil cult worshipping maniacs. Maybe some just liked their animals, unlike bison. Fucking. I just trail off.
I mean, from my standpoint, my experience, it's easiest to catch everyone involved and then figure out who's innocent afterwards.
Ah,
Oh.
true to hear.
Their operating policy.
That may not be wrong, but to help them know perhaps a way to tell the difference between the ones who are and are not.
Of course, and that's why we're going to the council meeting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing we can do till then, unless you want to bust them out. Do you want to bust them out? No.
Ooh, no.
What?
That is not what I was thinking. No.
If you want to bust them out, go.
I just.
All right. Let's go shopping, guys.
All right.
I need a pearl.
Okay. Okay, you're looking for a pearl.
Yep.
Okay.
Are we gonna RP each of us shopping for stuff, or are we?
No.
Okay. I just want to give you money and get trap material. That's all I want.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just want pearl.
Okay.
100 gold worth of pearl.
All right, you're able to find that fairly easily. This is a very large city, and you guys are essentially kind of in the center of it. The place where your inn is, Gleifth Row, is like right in the middle of all the stuff, so you're able to easily get pretty much all the stuff you need.
Wow,
Nice.
this is so beautiful.
Where'd my
Look
my
at it,
dog
look at it,
go?
guys.
Wow, that's sure a pearl.
Yeah.
I will say, if you get a whole bunch of trap materials, you are going to need to keep them in a certain interdimensional bag because there's a lot
We
of
got
stuff.
one of those, right? We got one of those. Someone has it.
All right. No. Hand me that bag. Let me identify it.
Oh.
Oh, did we never do that?
Nope.
Can we
understand.
rewind until last night while I'm getting shit faced real quick? Maybe just a little Elias after he finishes book spends 10 minutes. I don't know.
No, he just.
Oh, you needed the pearl.
I just got the pearl.
You needed the pearl. That's right.
So yes,
Let me
you
look.
cast identify on it. It is a bag of holding.
Whoa, it's called bag of holding. That's why it keep coming back when I put the gold in. Oh my god.
It
Here,
holds
here.
on to stuff, and you can get it back out. And it always weighs the same amount.
That's amazing.
We have to remember what is in it. Then,
Oh,
otherwise, we have to think of what we are pulling out. I will keep a list.
okay. You keep the list. I forget things.
Thorek, how much trap resources do you want?
About 100 gold.
Okay, cool. You are able to do so.
Cool. I make Denono come with me so I can just and 4 of these and stick them in the bag, and a few of these, stick them in the bag, and those, yes, bearings, yes. And we need some joint pieces and just shove them all in.
100 gold pieces worth of trap parts.
And then I also want to get. like a nice dark rum. That's what I want next.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to fill up I want to get a bottle of nice dark rum.
All right. A really nice bottle will be like 10 gold.
Done.
Can I buy something quick?
Yes, this is what we're doing. We're shopping. Think of the stuff you want.
Can I go and find a spell shop, and then do they sell any scroll of shield? Shield.
Let me see if there is actually a magic shop here.
It's a level 1 spell.
There might not be. You know what? We're gonna pull one from my list of magic shops.
Magic shop.
This is a yes. Okay, so this is a store called The Bleeding Stone.
Ooh.
It's
Okay.
owned by a gnomish couple. They are a married couple, and they're very, very weird. They dress in all white, like, and they have like this bright blonde hair, blue eyes, and like these vacant smiles. They're like, yes, yes, we'd love to help you. Very
my-
weird people. The house that they live in is obviously like imported stone because the inside is like all white stone.
Ooh.
Wow.
Very strange, very disconcerting to be here.
What's
Yeah,
As
Wow,
a dwarf, how's the craftsmanship on this stone?
it's pretty good.
Ooh,
It's
ooh,
pretty
okay.
good. Yep.
Wow, your
There's
place is
different-
amazing.
There's different runes and stuff designed into the wall. And oh my goodness. Ugh. There's like poetry in different parts of the outside. There's like descriptions of like different spells and arcane things. Yeah. Some of them are not in common, some of them are in different languages.
Whoa, this
Okay.
is amazing.
Yeah,
Elias is in Toys R Us for the first time.
yeah, there's different items that are like weapons. There's definitely some scrolls. There's like
Ooh.
a ring on like a purple satin cushion.
Wow.
There's a lot.
What kind of spells do you have? I want to see them. Can I have a catalog or something?
We have a lot of spells. What kind would you like?
Oh my gosh, you sound amazing too. Oh
They
wow.
like speak in unison or like they like finish each other's phrases.
Oh
The
my God,
owner's names is Mavis and Teller Archwhistle. Little gnomish couple. It's very weird.
Elias is like, you guys want a third? Like, no, nothing.
Yeah.
Stupid. Spell.
Are you looking for a new hire?
No, we're perfectly fine. Thank you though.
I'm looking for a spell that kind of like give me protection against like attack like out of nowhere, and I can just prevent it. Do you have those spells?
Yes, we have a very, very minor spell scroll. It can produce a sort of arcane shield very temporarily.
Yes. That's the one that I'm looking for.
Yes.
Yes. How much it is?
That would be 150 gold pieces.
Shit, you guys are expensive. Oh.
It's handcrafted. I made it myself.
Oh my gosh. We should talk sometime. I want to learn from you. The problem is I don't have money.
Well,
can
then we
I
don't
You
have
just got
anything
so
to
much
sell
money.
you.
I only have 80 gold left.
Did you add everything?
I spent all of it.
Oh, wow.
We needed a really expensive pearl.
How about if I give you 80 gold now? Maybe can you give discount if you have a widow? Are you a widow?
No, my husband is right here. I'm
Oh.
right here.
Oh, sorry.
Have we all gone together?
You sure? Whoever
Yeah.
wants to be there could be there.
Doris
My
checking out
reaction
the
is
weapons.
Thorax. Thorax is
Because
in the corner hiding his face, trying not to cry, laughing.
because we do have some money in the bag.
We do? Do you have a 70 gold? No, dollar.
I feel as
grabbed
though
it.
that
I put my hand and pull out 70 gold. Does it come up?
you'd have to take it from me.
Oh.
You go to pull your hand, and he just brings the
Put it
bag
back
back.
in.
It just holds the bag like 3 feet off the ground.
I feel as though this is all of ours. But I do know that Elias, what you do is perhaps more expensive than what some of the rest of us do. So I just wanted to talk with everyone if you think that this is something worth.
Oh, I.
Uh,
Oh,
Oh,
he's lagging.
sorry,
I bought the pearl, so I mean it's kind of used for everyone. So maybe 70 gold, maybe, and
he,
I'll pay you back, guys. I'll pay you back. I promise. I
he,
always pay my debt. Oh, always.
Make a deception check, please.
Uh, 4.
You do have luck if you want it.
You want to use it now?
Yes. 4. No.
I don't think it's possible for me to be deceived by that. I have
Yeah.
like
No, you guys all see through that pretty easy.
I don't want this to be about debt. I want us to decide as are we a team?
Yeah,
thought we
I mean-
are.
We've killed at least like 3 monsters together, right? That kind of.
I think you guys
many-
kill lots of people too. I was
Yes.
out most of the time, but
Maybe we don't talk about how many people we've killed in a magic shop, but yeah, you know.
Yeah,
Oh.
maybe that's not such a good idea to talk
They were-
about.
They were bad.
Criminals.
They were bad. They kidnapped
I
like a prince.
imagine.
Like, you know.
guys, maybe we should wait on the scroll. I feel like they're kind of expensive. No offense, ma'am.
I'm not offended.
She's my new favorite. I love her. And him.
Mavis.
Like if the town burned down, they'd be like, "Well, we should probably move our business." You
So
know.
did Store or Thorak want to say anything in response to what I was asking?
oh, are we a team?
And
Or-
do we think that Elias's needs merit
We got like 3 people that can heal him. I don't know if he needs it yet.
Yeah, maybe I'll just buy
Why don't
later.
we see what we get from this exterminator job?
Ooh,
and
yeah.
then reevaluate.
All right.
Also, while we're here, I would like to check out yonder fancy shiny weapons behind me. I'm assuming they're behind me.
Yes. There's a lot of fancy shiny weapons.
Mainly
just-
like long swords, war axes, like stuff a sword and board.
Thoraxes?
War axe.
Oh. I was like, there's only one of me.
There's little cards next to a whole bunch of them. They are mostly like fancy items, not necessarily a ton of weapons. There is a set of things called spinning blades, where there's like a little button on the handle of the sword or the dagger. There's a few different kinds that spins it and deals additional damage.
Ooh. It's an army knife with
A chain sword.
They are also made. They are silvered weapons. There are multiple ones. Some of them are +1 weapons. Some of them are +2 weapons. The cheapest one is 800 gold.
Yeah. No.
As you look around, you kind of realize like there's a lot of stuff in here that's really expensive. There's not really a whole lot except for some of the more basic things that are at all within your price range. The minimum is like 800, 900.
I started touching things like a kid in an antique shop, and I ended up like a kid in an antique shop who's been told not to touch things. Ooh, this is that's a very large number.
How many zeros?
There are some arrows that might be in your price range. There are some called the arrows of elemental energy. There's 5 different kinds. They are 100 gold each.
Holy moly.
But they
each
deal
arrow?
each arrow is 100 gold. Yep. But like the fire arrows will cause things to catch fire and deal additional fire damage each round. There's cold ones that explode out and make a big circle of ice in an area to make it really slippery. There's lightning ones that let's see, on a fail, anything the target is holding that is made from metal is charged with electricity. The next time during the next minute that the target is hit with an attack, if wearing metal armor, or hits with an attack if wielding a metal weapon, a burst of energy explodes outward. Each creature within 10 feet of the target, including that target, takes 1d10 lightning damage.
Wow.
There's thunder arrows that knock the target back 15 feet and prone. And then there's water arrows that basically they like puncture into the lungs and fill the lungs with water. And there's some interesting effects with that.
Get your
so
fill container
cool.
excitement out of here, all right?
There are also +1 arrows and +1 bolts that are 25 gold each.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk to May first. Let us know if you need anything. We will get it, and if you give us free stuff.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I mostly do the sort of defensive things. It's Teller that does all the weapons and stuff like that. We're pretty good right now.
Oh,
We've got
okay.
all the things we need.
All right, sounds good. Let me know when your husband died too. Okay, bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Real quick, and I'm gonna pull out my 85% left I have of the Megatar horn.
Okay.
Just like wondering if this is anything you guys could use for anything. It's mostly intact, very pristine within the last week, taken off the Megatar or Minotaur. Sorry, it's my nickname.
So Mavis kind of looks down at this and she's like, Teller, this is one of your things. And he comes up and he gets these like multiple, it looks like many layered sunglasses, like they're dark frames and there's like multiple of them as they go down.
I love it.
And even so, he gets really close and he's like, this is fun. This is so fun. I
Yeah,
could probably take this apart and use it in some stuff. If you're willing to part with it, we will pay money for it.
What about I pull out my Minotaur horn?
You had a
Oh yeah,
Minotaur
you got
horn?
the other one. Shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I got the other one.
2 is even better than 1.
I guess let's talk some numbers then. I'm thinking
Yeah.
like mine's, not quite as large because I already shaved a bit of it off, but let's say for the one my size, like, I don't know, 400 gold, and then his 500.
Make a persuasion check.
I just realized
Okay.
something too. I'll wait, you guys.
Hey, Store, are you helping me with this?
Yeah, I pulled out my slightly bigger horn.
Slightly bigger.
That's not gonna give advantage just to hold it.
God. Oh shit. Oh well, all right. That's gonna be a total of 15.
Hey, that's pretty good. That seems an agreeable number.
I look at Store.
We agreed to this number. 400 for the smaller, 500 for the larger.
Let's can we take 150 off that and just give me that thing my friend wanted?
Yes.
Perfect.
And you're given this shield spell scroll.
Yes. Thank you, guys. I hug Doric and give a kiss on the cheek.
Give me 80 gold.
Oh. Okay. I hesitantly give it 80 gold.
Give him the thing.
Wow. Okay.
Would you like the rest in cash or in store credit?
Cash, please. Cash.
All right. So you
Uh,
are
let me just-
given 750 gold.
Plus 80 is basic math. 830, and then that.
Well,
divided-
you get 250 for yours, and then store would get 500 for his.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Look, I'm splitting it between everyone. All right, that's my plan because we all killed the thing. So if that's
Well,
not Store's plan, then I'm taking the
I'll
pearl out of
split
his.
the entire pot and
So
pull all the
830.
gold.
this could be something that just goes in, or not all of it, but perhaps some of it in the bag.
Yeah.
Can I ask why they're doing that? And the owner, do you do like some trading? I have this scroll of Shield of Faith. Would you mind trading in with like 50 gold worth of?
Just we can use those.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Are you, are you sure? We would trade. We like things.
Hold that thought. Hold that thought.
I will
Everyone
hold
gets
it.
166 gold, including the bag, because I'm dividing everything by 5, so we put a fifth of everything we earn in a communal pot. So everyone gets 166.
Do I still get it?
Yeah, you still get it. I included your 80 in what I was dividing everything by.
Okay.
I just didn't want to be completely out, you know.
Never mind. I'm rich now. I'll buy 100 gold worth of paper and ink.
You need the arcane. Yes.
Yeah.
I will get that.
To copy into my book.
Gotcha. And Mavis walks off, and Teller is standing there, like, slowly taking his glasses back up so he can, like, see you guys.
Oof. All right.
Is there anything else?
That's it. I'm broke.
How much would it cost to I take out my horn? Never let this empty.
That's not my speciality. It's not also the speciality of my wife, Mavis.
I put my horn away. Thank you for your time. I'm not wearing a hat, by the way. And then I walk out.
Anything else? Or shall we say farewell for the night?
Yeah, farewell. Bye. I'm good.
It's morning.
Wrong.
I might take 5 of the +1 arrows.
All right, that's 125.
And then I also need to just find more arrows. I don't want to run out.
Okay. I think it's like 5 gold for 20 or something like that. It might be less, actually. I feel like that's really expensive for 20 arrows, actually.
I feel like I'm really stuffed with stuff.
Arrows, a bundle of 20, 1 gold piece.
There you go. That's the price of it.
All right, I'll just
So if
throw
you were to
down
spend
like
100 gold pieces, that's 2,000 arrows, and you'll never worry again.
Now you just gotta carry 2,000 arrows.
You got a bag of holding, don't you?
Oh yeah.
It's just a bag of arrows at that
And that can't
You
be.
reach into anything and you come out with a whole bunch of
Arrows.
Even if you reach in for other stuff, you're like, 20 gold, please. You get like 3 arrows lodged in it.
I do believe that is actually what Vexalia did in Vox Market. She just bought
She
a
bought
ton of
a-
arrows. So
She
they
bought
just
1,000 arrows, yeah.
Oh wow.
maybe
Alright.
I'll spend 10 gold for now
to get 200
to get 200.
200 arrows.
arrows. I might stop counting as well, but like, let's not stop counting.
No, I'm not going to stop counting.
Okay.
Oh my god. All right. I think it's about time to go see Barons.
The Duke and Duchess.
Oh, Duchess. Duke.
Yeah, I think I said barons earlier.
Yeah, Aaron.
All right.
It rhymes.
As you guys start walking over to the Mother's Heart for your meeting with the council, I think that is where we're going to take our break. So just like 10 minutes or so, we're going to go to the bathroom, get some water.
Together.
Chat, you do
Together.
that too. And we'll be back for the second half in a little bit. See you in a second.
Bye.
Bye.
6 dead people are... Oh, are we on?
All right, we're back.
on
Welcome
the
back.
internet.
Thanks for welcoming us back, you wonderful people. We're very excited, very happy. There wasn't a giveaway this week, although I did see in the chat that that Chalk's mini got to him today, which is cool because I only sent it out a couple days ago. It was supposed to get there on Wednesday. Thank you, post office, for getting it there early.
Yay.
Everyone support your post offices, by the way.
Support your post office.
If you have to
It's
ship
a private
anything, give it to the post office because they're great.
Yep.
Also, write your representatives. Although I live in Canada, so
Still important. Listen to
I'll
Canadians. Have you
roast my
seen their voting
marshmallow.
rates? Anyways,
I'll roast my marshmallow over the burning of America.
Oh wow.
nah, it's accurate. We can't even be mad. All right. Anyways,
You're really good
Ozamore,
at burning stuff.
where
Anyway,
buffers.
yes, we're not talking about the politics of the United States or Canada or anywhere in the world. We are talking about the dangers in Ozamore. All right, so you guys make your way towards the Mother's Heart and the lawful hall there. You enter. The guards. There's one of the guards that came and saw you last night is there. He recognized you, and he immediately is like, "Follow me," and he leads you through. What was that?
Oh, my camera, not you. Sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it keeps falling.
I know it keeps. It's the worst. I'll get tape later.
Duct tape. But he leads you through a couple of hallways to a set of double doors, and you actually kind of recognize this way of like this is where you found the Duchess yesterday when you brought Tygo. It's like this open kind of garden room. There are now about a dozen chairs. Let me
Dozen?
make sure I have all of these things. Oh my goodness. All these people, because the entire council is there.
Wow, this is a huge garden.
There
Yeah,
are
I'm really
11
excited for
chairs.
Store to do all the talking.
Oh, me?
Yeah, so there's it's unlike no, I think the other room was in a circle too. So in this room, in this garden, there are these 11 chairs sat out in a circle around like this water feature in the center. And as you approach, the guard steps up. The people that you summoned have arrived to speak with you as you requested. And he kind of scooches back.
Good job. Good job.
I don't really know what I'm doing. And the and the Duchess smiles and she beckons you to kind of come closer. You can't stand in the middle of the circle because there is a water feature in the middle, but she kind of sweeps her hand towards you guys and she says, "Yes, to all of you who remember this group who came in a couple of days ago, the ones who stopped the attacks of the beasts in Gleifdro. I have summoned them here because they have more information about the current circumstances. Um, this I would like to truly introduce you to all of the members of the council. As you know, me and my husband. There is also Luizo Fedrena. She indicates Luizo, who you had met before, the kind of like the alcoholic guy. Yes, the human guy. Really nice clothes. Really like he kind of gives you guys a look, and he's just like, yeah. There's
Oh, that guy.
Mayana Silris. This elven woman. She is ageless as all time. Denono being an elf, you kind of guess that she is, in her middle centuries, probably like 300, 400 years old.
You can count the rings around the trunk, and then you'll know. How you...
You gotta cut them down first.
Oh my god.
There is also Nikita Goldham. There's this like little gnomish lady. She is cute. She's really itty bitty. She's got dark tan skin, but like this sun bleached blonde hair that's in these like little curls and everything. And she kind of gives you this little wave. There is Ugra, who I believe you have spoken to already. Ugra Bonebiter, the dwarvish guy who kind of like He gives you a look, Thorak, and just kind of like, hey, we're short.
I give
we're
I give
short
him the
together.
nod, the dwarf nod.
There is Gez Verex. Is a blue dragonborn, super old, super rotund. He's got this like gnarled staff, and he's got all these creases on his face, and then like the frills and like horns on his face are like drooping and old and weathered. He's kind of like squinting over at you.
Is it Blue Dragonborn?
Yeah,
yes,
blue.
he is a blue dragonborn.
Okay.
Just beyond him, there is a silver dragonborn named Lionel Mooneye. He is a lot younger looking. He's a silver dragonborn. He's big and beefy looking, and probably only like 30 or something. Like, you think he's pretty young.
Did we get Blue Dragonborn's name? Sorry.
Gus.
Gez.
Okay.
Yes.
Gez Verix. There is Wickham Calto, who is a halfling man, probably in his later 60s. There is also Keldra Blackhand. This is a sort of like early to mid 30s Goliath woman.
Wow.
Story, you notice she gives you a little bit of a look.
I nudge him. I'm like,
She specifically notices you. And finally, we have Lycom Basra. She is more of the security detail, but she is involved in this because of the dangers that it poses to the people of this area. And Lycom is a half-orc lady. She is gnarly looking. She's got like these rough hide clothes that show like her midriff. She's got like a big old net that is kind of like wrapped around her chest. She's got, what is it, like a big old falchion, looks almost like a machete on her hip. And she is like scarred up like crazy. So this is the Council of Uzico. We represent the different races of the city, and we work together to find solutions that benefit all of us. Council members, this is the heroes from the other day.
don't clap for
Nice
yourself.
club.
Don't stop clapping for yourself.
Oh,
I like grab
okay.
his hand.
Wow.
There's a
Thank
little
you.
bit of like a giggle from the little gnomish girl.
Thank you for letting us come before you today. For those of you who don't remember we're here, my name is Stor Borcrest. These are my compatriots. I'm going to pull up everyone's name really quickly.
I'm not telling you. I want to hear it.
Load.
No.
Just remember, Castian's not here anymore.
Yeah.
So don't.
Yeah. We
I don't
have Elias Greenherb, Thorak Volund, and Denono. And I'll point to each of them as I go. We understand you have some questions, some information that we can provide. Is there a particular point you would like us to start from? Questions you want us to answer?
So Lycom speaks up, the half-orc woman. So we understand that there was a sort of stronghold of enemies within the jungles that were a danger to us.
I mean, it was kind of your backyard. I mean, we found a door in the city.
Yeah,
I
at the
mean-
Greater Shark.
So
And less a stronghold and more a maze.
When you say Greater Shask, you see all of them kind of look over to the two Dragonborn.
Oh. Did I say something wrong?
And Gez, the old guy, only that Shask and Greater Shask are the domains of us dragon folk.
So
Oh.
the fact that it resided in our territory is a bit worrying.
You ever seen like a huge sand pit that like you fall into? It opens up
No.
into like a hole.
It's connected to the waterfall. It's a
Oh.
waterfall part that we exited.
There was an exit from this sand pit into the city through the waterfall.
Yes, to the greater shock part.
I
Through.
understand.
Oh.
You're going domo arigato, Mr. Roboto.
I think it came out near a waterfall, but I thought we came through like a storage room.
Yes, it was a storage room of sort.
Oh.
It's
Yeah.
more of a secret entrance.
It's the one you need the
Mhm.
bracelets where you get all the teeth on them. We gave some to your guard, I think.
The what?
Yeah, you got to have a bracelet with like
They
real teeth,
were
and you got to hold it up against the magic wall so you can walk through the magic wall, so you can be in the maze, and then in the maze you'll get lost unless you go for a bit. And there's like a bunch of other walls because it's a maze.
the people maintaining this. The worshippers here were worshippers of the Prince of Beasts, Baphomet. Desperately trying to
Yep.
not get close to that. Yeah,
It's
I'm
Baphomet.
pretty
yeah.
sure I've got that pronunciation.
Yeah.
And I look around to see if anyone in the council reacts to the name
All
Baphomet.
right. Make an insight check.
I would also like to join in this.
Okay.
So
3.
It
24.
could be an E.
just as good.
So
I rolled a 24.
Oh wow.
Sorry.
okay. It doesn't seem like any of them are really reacting in an uncomfortable way. There's a couple of them that are just like, I have no idea. They clearly don't know what you're talking about, and they're very confused. Lionel looks upset about something, but not specifically reacting to the name of Baphomet.
Cat.
What are you talking about, Torek?
Nothing. I saw a shadow.
Oh, okay.
Beyond
Getting
that,
into shit it shouldn't.
these cultists, for lack of a better term, seem to be led by Milello of Milello's Marksmen. They had a sand trap in the jungle that led prey into this labyrinth that at least one minotaur, potentially more.
Tell them about the
were-
basin. Tell them about the basin.
Yes, basically there was this
It's pheromone trap.
a pheromone trap. It would lure creatures in so that the minotaurs could eat them. Many different creatures, some human. It seems that these worshippers sort of worship minotaurs as being somewhat godlike, or something. We know this is a demon prince, and I'll look to Elias, who
Yes.
read the book.
Yes. Yeah, it's a demon prince. Yeah. They were trying to like summon it or something like that. With
And,
the yeah, that.
And one of the minotaurs was like, I managed to speak to him through a mutual language, and he was really stoked on staying in that maze, even though he wasn't from there. Like he wanted to guard it. So I don't know if there's something bigger there, but he was, without some bartering, he wasn't leaving. You know,
Yeah.
he was gonna stay there and guard that maze.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Ha!
You once again hear a little giggle from Nikita, the little gnome.
I kind of nudge Elias. I'm like, she's laughing at everything you're saying, even when it's not funny. So
Whoa, that's rude.
No.
And I,
all right, I'm not gonna try to get him to get that. All right.
I think it is also worth saying that the previously the beasts that went insane around the whole city here, they were very likely reacting to this same demon prince of beasts. Store, I believe you think that he may have been awoken by something.
If he wasn't awoken, moved close to this plane, I don't know much about this beast, but I do know that when the Celestials, the gods, the demon lords, the devil lords move and shift, it ripples through all worlds, and that seems to likely be what caused this.
So Mayana, the elven woman, she holds up a hand. Now let me see if I understand. There is a cult of people deep in the jungle
yep.
Yes.
that hunt and kill for the benefit of a demon prince.
Yes.
Yeah, and like about 3-hour walk into the jungle, cross like one river, not far at all.
Yeah.
And have stolen at least one kid to experiment on so far that we've heard of.
And that is the point, is that they were originally, or at least previously, unknown to us because they were not targeting people that we are aware of.
Yeah.
So we might want to, you might want to see if others have gone missing who maybe you just thought it was a normal report or something,
We found all these in this book. We were not part of the cult, by the way. We found in the book, and
Well,
I
that
give
is
a book.
encouraging.
I give,
I don't know, we might be. Nah.
I give the book to them.
You dealt with these people. They are no more.
Malello,
one escaped. Malello.
Yeah.
Despite
the huntsman.
Despite Store especially's best efforts.
There is a look of just rage in
like
his eye.
Just like dum dum.
You level up in Bavarian.
Now, I have heard of this Melello person. He is a fairly known figure in the city. I have heard of his abilities in the wilds. But I do not see him escaping as being a dangerous thing. He is just one person. If the cult itself has been disseminated and destroyed, then
I mean, you might want to send some of your just guards through that area we gave you and make sure, but we seem to have taken out a lot.
We thought he was not dangerous, but he shot me like again and again. And I think he might have the component how to summon the Baphomet. Maybe he might be more dangerous than what you think right now.
Also, we don't know that all of the people under the what was that called? The guards, the people, the things.
The marksmen.
Yeah, all the people under the marksmen are not for sure with him. We know that there have been a couple that have given goodwill, including Timber. However, the marksman Bison, who left shortly after, is definitely a part of the cult. And I would say probably very dangerous and should be
found. Would this be a deception for a sec, or would this be a...
Yep.
More like
I am really just
for me?
exaggerating what he's done.
Please make a deception roll for me, please.
Please. If any time was to get a nat 20, please.
Nat 20.
Come on.
It's not nat 20.
7.
So the Goliath woman, Keldra, who she's ripped and she's got this big old like great sword on her back.
Oh, yeah.
Or actually no, it's like across her knees. It would be uncomfortable for her to sit in a chair with it. She kind of leans forward across and is addressing Mayana, the elven woman. We can't just let the darkness of worshippers of evil just walk free, though. When they are left to themselves, they will only come up with terrible things.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I agree with that.
And they could escalate, you know? It starts with just a couple people. Next, they
Um,
could be going for a whole village.
Well,
Yeah,
they
and
always
then-
start with only one. If they are able to find the ear of anyone sympathetic, they will regrow the cult.
True, yeah.
It's what cults do. They grow in the shadows like moss or weeds. I'm not a
Yeah.
gardener,
Or
don't ask
mold.
me. Mold. That's a good one.
Well, that one needs humidity too, you know, so I don't know
Yeah.
if that's necessarily as accurate.
Okay.
Mm.
It's pretty humid here.
Oh my god.
Or flowers that don't need direct sunlight, you know. Possibilities are-
Nikita speaks up and she's like, I don't think that you're fully understanding the metaphor, but it is nice that you're trying. But maybe we should focus on how we can work together to find him.
Well,
Yeah, we really we main store really injure him a lot. He told us that he keeps stepping and I don't know how well he is right now, but I don't
Yeah.
think he has gone that far if he is that
Hmm.
injured.
Given what we saw of this particular place, it's unclear whether this space holds a greater importance, which might keep Malello nearby. That said, I think given his skill set, finding him in this jungle would be a very difficult task. Much like finding a needle in a haystack, we need to press on the rest of the cult and find as much as we can on this Prince of Beasts and potentially prepare for the worst when a demon lord has been awakened.
The little halfling man, I believe his name is Wickham. He kind of points over at you, Elias.
Me?
But isn't there a lot about him in that book, friend? We don't. I can't imagine we've got a lot of books about him in our book houses.
Oh, on that note, I remembered. Excuse me, Elias. As part of what we want to do to be able to make sure the city is safe, I, as a holy man myself, have taken it upon myself to start scouring through all logs and church records of any gods, speaking of other gods or demons, to make sure that there isn't any hidden sects anywhere. So I started that yesterday. I met with the Church of Melora. I'm sure the name of the lady who runs it could vouch for that. And I will be systematically going through every library and place with sacred texts and making sure that he's not there.
The Duchess says we can come up with a group to help you with this.
You know, if you want to, but I think your resources would better be put towards the borders. You know, trying to catch Malello in the act. I have time that I can set to the library, but I think you guys should be looking for people rather than just books like me, you know.
But I thought we were leaving the town.
Yeah. I'm gonna hit as much as I can.
Okay.
This is going to be a large job in cataloging this information. Though you will probably putting some scribes, if you can spare them, would probably be wise.
Yeah, and it probably be in different languages too. I don't think you can read all the languages they have.
Actually, can I? Hold on. I just got a bunch of spells.
Invocations until like next level.
No, I took a stupid spell instead of comprehend language, so I took a ceremony, so I got that going on.
Oh, so to marry people.
Yeah. Or bless water, so I can make holy water.
Ooh,
Yeah,
nice.
so-
Hey, you could help the old gnome man.
yeah,
Oh,
but
jeez.
important stuff. If you want to send people to help, I mean, you can, and I'll, appreciate the help. But
Yeah.
Well, I
Yeah,
imagine
yeah.
the first place for us to start would be in this book that you have obtained.
Yeah, I read through it last night. I was kind of a little bit tired, but I read as much as I could. Maybe you can read it more if you want. I gave the book to him. Nobody was taking a book from me before, so I keep handing the book away.
Let's see who would come over and get that. Probably. I think Lionel would go for it.
Um, Here it's written in Abyssal. And I read through it, and it's talk about, like they're trying to summon the Baphomet, and then they have this ritual of rising beasts that make um every beast around the area become like really aggressive, and then the person who ate, you will see. I don't want to spoil the ending, but it just
No spoilers or anything, but it's pretty good.
it's pretty good. Yeah, you should try reading it.
The Duchess says, I am very sorry, but if we do not have very much time to deal with this, then I would appreciate you tell us this now.
Well, it's basically, like you go and kill the more higher level person, and then you hunter, and then you kill, and then you eat you took the heart out, and then you burn it, and then make the ash into tea, and then you eat it, and then you level up, and then you go and and then the surrounding beast area just kind of like rawr, and then
In
just
like
go on,
250 miles. Yeah,
yeah, 250 miles.
250 miles.
Yes.
which could explain, I don't know, some things happening in the city.
Yeah, I feel like it's pretty like uh similar to what happened like 2 days ago. Like,
The ritual does have to be done on a full moon, though,
oh yeah,
which
full moon.
was not 2 days ago, which is why we think it might be something other than that particular ritual. Although that ritual is not off the table for having have happened.
But it could be
Multiple
something
cards.
that could happen in the future.
Yes. On full
This
moon,
is
be careful around all manner of beasts.
Maybe make sure everything's super secure and
I mean, this
This
is
is
not the
also-
kind of city that is easy to secure. We do not have walls. We do not have barricades. We live among the
Um,
beasts. They come in and out. You see over there, and you see like there's a pair of like birds just like hopping in and through.
this is I do think this is why we must certainly give priority to finding Milelo. Why he may be more dangerous than he seems on the surface. If he knows of this ritual and he is good at the hunting of he could perhaps execute this.
Hmm. Yes. Especially because if it affects things from so far a distance, 250 miles is nearly the half of the entire kingdom.
oh yeah.
If this was performed in a advantageous place, it could affect the entire continent.
I I really want to help, but I've nothing to offer. If you
Yeah,
guys
I
have any,
know.
Hmm?
Sorry, I know there are people in my village who are able to look for people using magics. Do you know if there's anyone in the city who can perhaps could help us find Malelo in such a way?
I do not know. The the magical practitioners that we have, we may be able to ask them. I will ask about this. But you say that this has to be done with a beast that is more powerful than the hunter itself.
yeah.
Do we know the capabilities of Melelo and maybe could
Well,
pinpoint what kind of beast he would be hunting?
I know his bows is magical because I peek at it. Um,
Mhm.
and then
You do have some of his men in captivity. If you could,
This
we
is
might be able
true.
to talk to them and get more about Malello from them.
This is true. Um, I do not think that would be a good thing for us to all dozen of us go and talk to them. Do not think that is necessary. I perhaps could do it myself. I could possibly find some time.
Who's this talking?
This is the Duchess,
Uh-huh.
Makiran. Mm.
Makira.
In my times, and we do know one of them in a interesting relationship, which could be helpful. Um, we'd be happy to lend our services.
Perhaps if you are able to go before I can, because I know a fair amount of people in the city and people like to talk to me, but if you can, I will let the guard captain know that you are allowed to go and talk to them. If you are able to get information out of them, please let us know so we can make further plans. Um, but I will be
I,
able to maybe later this evening.
so the one who we know best, we believe, is not a member of the cult. Perhaps if we are allowed to tell him that he can be free, he would also more willingly share with us.
I mean, I'm always willing to extend mercy to people who can leave their bad ways behind, and if they were never bad to begin with, then there would be no reason to keep him. Um, but he would need to give us as much information as he could, because maybe Melelo said something about places he wished to go, things he wished to hunt.
Girls he found cute.
what?
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 I'm not sure if I'm following right. I thought we were just trying to find stuff out about Malello. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I mean, this could be a good lead. Maybe he has a weak spot
Yeah,
for
like a
a certain person.
Okay.
Well,
And
Star certainly was a weak spot for him.
lot of wee spots for him over and over
Yeah.
again.
right around the neck, just shame it wasn't weak enough.
Oh,
Right.
So yeah.
Is there
I don't
anything
know.
else that you can tell us? Any more details before I give this book over to? Well, I suppose Mr. Mooneye has it for now, but I do not believe he can read it. Isn't that right, Lionel? He's got it like upside down. It's like, I don't believe I can read this, no.
Oh,
But I bet I know a man who could do it for me.
yeah. Like me.
25 gold an hour, I got it for you. So, just rates.
Would we be able to? We handed over some of the necklaces that we found that helped us escape the labyrinth. Would we be able to just get one back so we could show it?
I have one.
Oh, you do have one
Yeah.
still.
I kept it to myself. I'm not giving away.
Don't take back what I said.
We want
Um,
another.
So Lycom speaks up and she says, I will take some of my people to look at this maze, to clear it out, to see if there is any more people, any more dangers, any more information. But this is what we have for now.
Okay. All right. Do you need our assistance still, or are we allowed to go
I'm
anywhere?
pretty sure we can do this by ourselves.
Okay. All right. So we might not be in town per se, but if you need us, you can I don't know how you're gonna find us, but maybe
Well,
talk
we're
to
doing-
him.
Are we doing the extermination quest? Is Aaron asking out of game?
I was planning on doing the.
Yeah, I
Because
would.
we'll be around longer. We just might be.
Yeah.
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 If we have to
we'll
leave,
be around.
yeah.
And
We're
if
just
you,
out during the day.
and if you
We
are going
will-
to go and talk to these marksmen, please come and at least give us information. Or you can leave it with, I suppose you could leave it with the captain, and he can pass it along to us.
Okay.
Mhm.
Got it.
All
Thank
right.
you all for your time.
I thank you for coming and talking to us. We will reconvene for some more private conversations between the few of us. Thank you. You may go now.
All right. Sorry that I cannot help much, but thank you. Awkwardly, I don't know what to do, and I just left.
Okay.
I up down the barbarian woman once more time with all the scars and the battle and the like ripped. I'm just give her a last little like and then leave.
Ooh.
Make an insight check and a charisma check. Make both of those.
Oh,
All right.
wow.
That one's charisma. That one's insight. Insight. Nat 20 insight.
Oh,
and then a
wow.
7 charisma.
Uneven. A what? 7 charisma.
Wait, I might have more. Nope, 7 charisma, and then insight is a total of 23.
All right. So you kind of give her this like look. She looks back at you with this. She like looks you up and down and kind of like cocks her head, and you're like, "Oh dang, she into it."
Oh, wow.
Hell yeah. Kind of like strut out after that.
Oh my god.
Hey, which one was she again? I didn't write down descriptions next to
She's
you.
a half
she's
orc.
the half
Half
orc. Yep.
orc. Let me see. Her
Like,
name is.
Is that like him? I
Basler.
thought it was like him because I like him.
Like 'em.
And there's
L-I-C.
the
Yep, Lycan. Yep.
Goliath was Keldra.
Yes.
That's different one, I thought.
There was the
Oh,
last two
right.
were a Goliath named
Oh.
Keldra and then a
Yeah.
half orc named Blackham.
Lycan. Yep. Keldra. Yep.
Battled half orc. Oh yeah. And if she has a little bit of stubble too, even better for Thorak. Dwarven lady's always got some stubble, so
She does not. She's a half orc.
that's okay. That's okay.
You can grow some grass later.
Someone might have a solution, that you can. Anyway.
Ooh, I have a keratin. I have quills. I can make solution for you later.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we'll think about it.
Okay.
Anyway, you guys head out of the room.
Once we're out and everyone's sort of out of earshot, so we'll go. Do we want to quickly run down to where they are holding Timber and speak with at least Tim?
Sure.
That way we can talk to him, see if he recognizes the teeth necklace, and anyone else he thinks we should talk to. We'll leave a report with the guard captain. Tell him we're staying tonight at the
Rebel
Place.
Monkey.
We've been
Rumble
saying.
Monkey. Yeah.
Yep.
And then go kill some, I'm assuming, rats.
Probably rats.
I personally doubt it.
700 dire rats later. Never again.
1 year later. All right, let's go see
Yeah.
Timber.
Yeah, let's go see your homie.
We
All right,
go
where do you
to
go?
Timber.
I'll
Oh.
go to the nearest guard and be like, I
Okay.
need you to take me to where the prisoners are being held.
Wow. That's a good idea. I was just
Particular-
gonna look for it.
Particularly the members of Malello's marksmen that have been taken.
Yes, that's actually not very far from here right now. They were brought up to the upper station. Follow me, and he walks over. It's not even actually all that far from you guys. Where is my stories? Oh my gosh.
My stories.
My stories. Where is it? Where
I
are
gotta
they?
watch my stories every Sunday at 2
God
p.m.
dang, where did I put it?
Standing at 2 p.m.
That's when the Hallmark movies come on and my grandma takes the TV.
Ooh, I haven't
Yes.
seen Hallmark movies.
So he leads you over to a place. He says that it's there are 3 different barracks in the city. This one that he's taking you to is in a place called the Gemmed Heights, which is closest to the Mother's Heart and the Lawful Hall. As you walk through the Gemmed Heights, there's a lot of gnomes here. A lot of little itty bitty gnomes. Lots
In
of
jail
nice
or, like-
buildings. This is just the district
Oh,
that it's
okay,
in. It's very, very nice. It's much further up the cliff, closer to like the tops of the waterfalls. The houses and buildings are really tiny and cute and little, and then there's like this guard barracks that's like the ugly part of the town, part of the
Whoa.
district, and that's where you are led to. There's a bunch of guards. There's a lot more guards here than you would maybe expect in a typical barracks, just kind of going in and out. But he takes you down into the cliff is where these holding cells are. There's not any like windows or anything. It's very dark. And there's kind of this room before the holding cells, and there he introduces you to a man. This is an elven man. It is Guard Captain Phalinari Detmeyer.
We heard his name before, didn't we?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's
good.
the one looking for Annette.
Yeah. Oh, we could talk to him about that mission. Make
Oh,
sure he knows
yeah.
we're- Yeah. So we 2 birds, 1 stone it.
On the way out.
Yeah.
He looks up at you with these very shrewd eyes. One is actually, I think, brown, and then the other one is like gray.
Ooh, cool.
Much more pale than a lot of the people around here. And he looks up at you as you walk down the stairs into the room. Are these additional men that must be held?
Depends on
We
how you
actually-
hold us. I don't say that.
Huh.
I don't say that. Let's just keep going. I'm sorry.
We've come at the request of the Duchess. We led to the capture and why a lot of these prisoners are here. We wish to interrogate them about the cult that they were wrapped up in and that we broke up. And we're trying to find their leader, and we wish to speak with them.
He looks over at the other guard. Wessel, is this true? Yes, sir. Can I go now? Yes. And the guy.
I reach out like, Wes, come here. Let them dismiss you. Don't ask them to go.
It's just it's gross in
I know.
here.
It sucks, but like, just pretend. Just trust me.
Okay.
You can go now. They already get out of here.
Okay. he like jogs up, he jogs up the stairs. And you're left alone with Captain Detmeyer. And he kind of looks over each of you. He looks fairly like shrewd and disapproving. Although he does give like a nod to you, Store. Well, I assume you're talking about the man and woman that were apprehended last night.
It was only the 2 of them
Yeah.
from
Yes, there were
guild?
none others that we found. We were told by them when we asked where the others were that the rest had perished during the attacks from all the beasts several days ago.
Question. When we went down there was more than like
They were
2
injured.
people. There were more than just like 3 people left. Like I remember I spent like a good 5 lay on hands points.
They were
Mhm.
injured
Yeah,
people.
there were maybe like 5 or 6 people who survived.
Did we recognize
Morello was
any
there
of
at that
them?
I don't
as
say
the-
any of that.
Okay.
Just wondering if you
But
see
did
them.
did we recognize any of those people as people we later killed in the labyrinth?
Maybe one or two, but there's definitely a couple that are not around.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unaccounted for.
The man who goes by the name of Timber, where is he?
He's through here. I must insist that I remain present for these interrogations. Otherwise, I must insist that you remove yourselves.
I'll look
Is
him
this
up and
agreeable?
down. This is agreeable. At
Um,
least for me.
I understand your position here, guard captain, but we were told by the Duchess as well that if we were able to ascertain that this man Timber is innocent and not involved with the cult, that he should be let go.
Well, I will have to get her approval on that directly. We do not just let people out without signing a few things and ensuring a few things as well. So if it is determined by you few that maybe he might be innocent, I will let that be known and start the process.
Understandable.
Great.
Your commitment to the safety of the city is admirable.
Thank you. He turns and he opens the door past you. And there's like a line of like probably like 10 different cells on each side with like bars and stuff. And the very, very first one is Timber, and then the one right next to him is this other lady. And he just
So-
kind of like stands there, kind of at attention, not like at full like attention, but
These cells, they're just like bars and like they can see back and
Yeah.
forth.
yeah, there's
Um,
not like walls between them or anything.
Is there a private room we can take him to? I don't want
Only the one we were just in.
fraternization. Unfortunate.
Can I use magic in here, Phil and all?
Which type?
And fireball.
Fireball. the the non-aggressive type.
Would you please explain further?
I mean, illusions.
All right.
Let me find my notes. Never mind. I'm just gonna. Wait, what are we doing? We don't
Timber.
want the girl to see, right?
Or here.
I can take care of here if you can take care of C.
Sure. It only lasts 1 minute.
So does mine.
You okay with that? You have to ask really quick.
Can you get some questions out? Well, we can recast. They're cantrips, so we could just keep recasting.
No, mine is no cantrip.
You don't have minor illusion or anything? Well, shit.
I don't need sound from you. I can do everything myself.
Maybe I can too. I minor illusion a cage around us that's solid and prestidigitation some music. You want to fight me, wizard?
Oh, yeah, sure.
This is out of hand.
Can we please maintain some level of professionality?
Timber, do you recognize this?
Found it.
And I tap Elias. I say, show him the necklace.
I do
Here.
create like harmless sensory music, so no one can really hear us. It's just like, I don't know, like carnival
Okay.
music, but for dwarves. I don't know.
Here's a bracelet.
So Timber's kind of like sitting in there, like with his like feet out in front of him, just kind of like staring at the floor. But when you call his name, he like looks up, and he like crawls forward. He's like on his knees, and he like comes up by the bars. And for a second, he's like confused as he's looking at it. But he says, I don't think I've seen. And he looks over, Miga, have you seen this before? And And the girl in the other cage kind of comes over, and she like can't get a really great view of it unless you move it over to her.
I push it closer, right in her face.
And she's got like a bar on her face like this. I think I have seen something like this before, but I don't.
Where?
I don't remember.
Do I
Do
transfer?
I?
Make an insight check.
We both do it. Okay.
14.
God. 3.
Denono, you think she's probably not being extraordinarily forthcoming. Maybe she's lying.
I think
What
she's
about-
telling the truth, guys.
Did he get anything for timber too?
Timber seems honest.
Oops.
Mhm.
Okay. I believe you. You know something cool? Do you want to see?
If it is me getting out of this cage, that would be wonderful. Yes.
All right, I'll show you something. And I start drawing magic circle, and then just Umbrabilis Impetude, and I cast Phantasmal Force on her.
Oh God. She have to make what, a wisdom save?
Yep.
Put her in the
Intelligent.
maze, dude. Put her in the maze.
Intelligence?
Make it so she's in the
Intelligent.
maze.
That's a 12.
Shit.
Oh, really?
My DC 12.
Really?
Yeah. I
What's
don't have
your-
much intel.
Oh,
What is your intel?
I have 15 intels.
Plus 2, 8.
yeah, that
Wow.
would
Yeah,
be, I would
that's
set it
it.
at a 14.
Fudge.
Oh man,
That's so
sucks.
sad.
Yeah.
Um,
So she just kind of like blinks at you, just what?
Shit. Just a second. I'm not cast again. Umbrabilis Impetude.
Okay. That's a 12 again.
Shit.
That's
Um,
enough. Let's.
Yeah, you feel the hand of the guard captain on your shoulder, and he kind of like draws you back. Maybe not cast a bunch of spells for no reason. Friend.
Timber,
My
did
spell don't work. I'm gonna go pout in the corner. I'm
Okay.
done.
Okay.
Timber, Malello, did he ever go and hunt by himself?
All the time.
Especially during the full moon.
I mean, you went and hunted all the time. I didn't really keep track of the moon.
Why does nobody here keep track of moon cycles? Are we the only ones that care?
I mean, the moon is when it is a little bit harder to go and hunt, but Melillo never really let that bother him. He was good at what he did.
Did he have? Do you know any places he would stay while hunting for longer periods of time? Hideouts, cabins.
Or perhaps is there some type of beast that he has always had a quest, a drive to attempt to kill and to hunt?
No, I only know that he would talk about how the things near the city have become boring to him, that they're no longer a challenge.
Was he
He was
Was
really
he-
good.
was he always in charge, or was someone else ever like did he ever take orders from anyone besides like, the Duchess or something?
No, the marksman is Melello's marksman because he founded it. What is this about?
It seems that Malello is a fervent worshipper of a demon prince.
Please stay sitting down.
I will.
A prince that rewards those who can kill hunters in particular.
Is there anything you heard him, anyone with him, mention of a prince of beasts?
As
Not
we're
that I-
saying all these things, also, would I be able to see if it gets a rise out of either of them?
Yeah, make an insight check.
Okay. Hoo-yah! That's a 12. 13. A 13.
They're they're a little bit hard to read. I would say Timber just kind of looks sad, and Miga looks a little bit more antsy, but she is also a little bit hard to read.
Okay.
I would like to talk with the guard captain.
Okay.
Just a little more hushed tones. Captain, have you searched these two?
Yes.
Did you find anything like that necklace on or bracelet on the woman, Mika?
No.
I do not think she is being entirely truthful with us.
Do
That is
you-
understandable?
Do you know where their This is also to the guard captain. Where their belongings are being held? Anything that might have been kept as evidence?
As evidence, a lot of it is still is being held in a different station, but the belongings of these two are upstairs.
Right. We'll look through that because we know what the symbol of the demon cult is.
I mean, I have looked through the possessions myself. What is this symbol? I could tell you if it is there or not.
I think I took the notes from the book and I
Mhm.
show it to him. It looks like circle with the dots.
Wow, that's really good.
So it's like a set of horns with like a slash right through it. And
Yeah,
he kind of
like
looks
this.
at it. I do not believe I saw that on any of the things that they held.
Maybe we'll still have one of our guys take a look. Obviously, you can go with him if you like. Just in case, you know? Not saying that you can't do your job, but we just want to help you do your job.
Hmm.
That was interesting.
I'm
Malillo,
sure.
did you ever hear? And I'm saying this to also like look for a rise out of the Megha. Did you hear the any mention of a ritual of the risen beast?
No. I didn't ever hear Mello really talk about things of beliefs much. He would talk about learning to become one with the wilderness and to respect the things that you kill and that, but there was not ever a spiritual aspect to it as far as he ever talked about, as far as I remember.
Wait, did he say be the one with that you kill?
To respect it and to, the more you can understand and become a part of the wilds, the less likely you are to be destroyed by them.
Oh, so it means about eating it. That makes sense.
Or
I
becoming
don't
one
think it
with.
talked about eating it. No.
Oh, okay, never mind. I was just gonna sit back.
But
No,
yeah,
no, no.
when that question was asked, was there a reaction from the
Miga. So she has
Miga?
actually kind of like turned around and like slid, so her back is against like the wall in between the two cells, so she's not facing you guys.
I don't think I let her do that. I think I just want to keep eye contact.
So you
Okay.
like come
Hey.
around to like watch
Yeah,
her.
I'll straight up come
Yeah.
around. I'll be like, hey, we were talking to you too.
I thought you were talking to my friend Timber, as he knows so much more than I do.
I don't know. I thought it looked like you might have recognized something. Maybe you can help me out and I can help you out, you know?
I don't know anything.
I'm gonna crouch it and then secretly cast again.
Okay.
I'm gonna use all. Oh, it's because I keep
That
hitting with
one
my
is a
desk.
2. So what happens
Yes.
to her?
And then Thorek, I said Umbra Billy's Impictude, and then Thorek became Malalo's face, changing, switching to Malalo face. Child, I've come
Okay.
to save you. Tell them the truth.
Okay. Okay.
Tell them the truth.
So
These guys are with me.
so she actually like sits up and comes like as close to the bars towards you, Thorek, as she possibly can.
I'm a little bit shorter than Malelo though, but I'm still Malelo.
Right.
But
You
but
know,
she perceives it as Malalo's side,
Okay.
but
Okay.
it's a phantasmal force.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
and she starts whispering to you directly. And she says, I can't tell them all the things because then they will point after you, and I don't even know all the things.
It's
I
okay.
don't know all the details.
Just tell whatever you know, because this will help me with my plan. Listen to me. Do what I say. I believe in you.
We did it. We did it.
Oh, man.
3 times. I'm the successful.
All right. So she turns over to where the rest of you guys are standing. And she urgently, in a low voice, listen, I don't know the meaning of it, but I saw the teeth. He had it in a pocket of his, and there was a time that he and I were alone when we were hunting, and I saw on the back of his leg there was the brand, the mark that you showed. He had it on him. I don't know what it means, but I know that he had it on him.
You ever? Oh, wait, you have to talk. Never mind. I just voice it.
So, shit. I have no question. Okay, that's good. You're doing great. Listen to me. Tell me wherever you think I might be at. Like, just tell them so that they will think I'm away from here. They don't think I'm here, so they will go and find it. Just go
Okay.
tell me where you think I might be.
Oh, now I have to think of where she would think that he has gone.
Surprisingly hard to try to get that as you.
Okay, no, I didn't even think of what I was doing.
When in doubt as a DM, just roll some dice.
I don't know.
Suddenly,
I don't know.
Tarrasque erupts from the ground, and oh no, she can't answer your question.
So I mean, he always talked about how the wilds of the north had become very tame to him, but that further south there were much more dangerous creatures that he could test himself against. Further down on the peninsula, closer to Southwold, where they hunt them, where they trap them. He knew that there were far greater things down there, and so he would have gone very far from here.
Be specific, child.
Hey, sorry, I'll be right back.
Okay.
You went very far away. But yeah, the city of the town of Southwold, down far to the south, the furthest south that you can go on the west side of the kingdom, is a place of extremely dangerous and powerful creatures that he wished to test himself against because this area had become too easy for him.
Do I believe her?
Roll insight
Does
check.
she believe what she's saying?
Okay.
Well, she's in a confused state.
24.
She definitely does believe what she's saying. Of like the things that she's saying are things that he had talked about. And you can, because you rolled high, she has a sort of like puppy dog attitude towards him, almost, of like the fact that the understood illusion that she is seeing is giving her the attention that it
Um,
is terrifying and amazing to her in a way that she can't even like express.
um,
And she is really trying because to obey what he is telling her.
yeah. And then nobody see what I'm casting either. Only she's the one seeing it.
Okay. So you
Mhm.
get the idea that like whatever is happening, she is like trying to think of a good
Like even Thorak is not even making sound. Like it's all in her head that
Like
that's all she's
she,
hearing.
she is very earnest about
yes,
wanting
very
to.
honest about
Yeah.
saying that this if he was somewhere, if he ever talked about wanting to go somewhere, it would be this place.
Hmm.
All right.
Yeah. And I would describe it as like a fan of One Direction telling you all the details about Harry Styles.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Or like a Justin Bieber fan telling you all the things about like, all the things about him.
I think it's about a minute. I think
Okay.
probably faded away, and a Thorak
Like this
appear, and
minute
I'm
kind of
just
fade.
grinning at her. I'm just grinning at her.
Hey,
Um,
thanks so much, by the way. I appreciate your honesty. I don't know why you suddenly whispered to me, but thanks.
Oh,
And then I
have
start
done?
There's
walking
instantly
away.
like tears coming up in her eyes. What did you do to me?
I didn't do it. I just came to make sure you weren't doing anything weird when you turned your back on us, and then you started whispering to me, and then you suddenly went and told everyone everything, and then you kept looking back at me like I'm approving you or something. I don't know what that was about. So thank you. I'm not interested. No offense. You're not my type.
Sorry, she does not laugh. She looks at you with intense, intense hatred.
I'm just doing like hiding like this with a grin in the
You
knee.
tiny and small man, you had better run as far away as you can and hide as well as you possibly can, and maybe you will escape my notice for a good week.
I
Oh,
And your
cast.
really?
breath will continue for another day after that.
Wait, is she still talking to me? Because we're both small men, so I just have to make sure.
Yeah, she's talking to
Okay.
you.
Okay, cool. I cast Compelled Duel.
Okay. Okay. What kind of save is that? Is that a wisdom save?
Yeah, Wisdom saving throw against my DC of 14.
She rolled a 15.
Damn it!
Yep.
She kind of
you-
wants to fight.
Oh yeah, but she.
I want her to lunge at me though, but I guess that's
You can tell she kind of wants to, but she's like, she knows where she is. She knows that she's in a jail cell. Nothing's
Yes.
gonna work
I
out.
will definitely run away. In fact, I will run further than an 8x8 space. You can run in here, I guess. I just kind of. Do we have any
They
other
will
business?
release me. I have done nothing wrong. I have not hurt anyone. I have not destroyed any property. They cannot hold me here. And I
I
will
will
come
then
after you.
take and like the gold starts appearing of the handle of my hammer. Like as I start taking it, looks like lightsaber being summoned out of my stomach style. Yes, please, anytime, really, anytime. And I just put it on my back instead of putting it back inside.
Okay.
I
And then I
think
just tell my friends.
I think we're done here. I think.
I have a few more questions for
Oh,
him.
okay.
When we went to Balelo's Hall with you, there was more than just the two of you. There, what happened to the rest of your guild?
They left. Just within the first night, they were gone. I don't know where they went.
All
Maybe
but
out
the two
into
of you.
all but the two of us. We assumed they were just gonna go and, maybe go find a new Okanai to bond with and maybe go hunt something. I didn't think about it too much. We were assuming they would come back.
And then, Can you provide us with a list of Malello's most trusted?
I mean, I don't think he really did have many. That was part of his. Well, no. I, s- I- of the ones that were still alive, you find the name.
Bison with them.
He did not like Bison very much,
Nobody did.
and Bison never came back. He never came back to the hall. Um,
Oh,
but Bukesh maybe would be the only one that survived that he might have trusted.
Rukesh?
Bukesh. He's a Goliath. He was very quiet. He didn't like to use the bow and arrows like we did. He would come up very close behind his prey to kill them with his bare hands. And he and Melilla
We're all
were-
like, yeah, right. That's fucking badass.
Respectable.
But he and Melilla were, I guess you could say, close. They relied on each other. It's not like they went hunting together very much. Their styles did not mesh very well. But if there was a moment where he needed someone to be his second in command, it was usually Bukesh.
cool.
Good to know. That wraps up my last remaining questions.
My last thing, Timber. We know you didn't do nothing. You're a good guy. You know, I was there when you and I tried to save your Okanai, and there when you had to put him down. And I feel for you. We're gonna do everything we can for you, but I know you just heard your friend over there threaten me for the second she got out. So I assume if we do everything we can for you, you won't be doing anything for her in that regard.
I mean,
Or we can just leave
Okay.
you guys here together if you want to hang out. That's fine.
I don't really want any, but I don't know what is going on anymore. My whole life has fallen apart in the last 4 days. I don't know what to say about anything anymore. I don't want you to die, but I can't control Miga. She does what she wants to do.
All you can do is control yourself, and all I'm asking is that
I'm-
controlled self, don't let her out.
Me too,
I
Timber.
have no
Me too.
control over that. I am a prisoner, but I will not come
Perfect.
after you to kill you, okay?
Perfect.
Because we are
Um,
friends. I hope.
We are. I agree.
Okay.
I'm gonna talk to Captain Philanari.
Yeah.
Could you
Go ahead.
report everything you heard back to the council, please?
Definitely can.
Also, who's Annette? We lead him off before I ask this. Now that I'm thinking about it, if we're all done there,
Yep, we went
Yeah.
up.
All right. Yeah.
who's Annette?
She is a missing persons case that we received word of yesterday.
So not anyone you know, just a case that you are in.
Yeah, it's just a
Charge of.
case.
Any
How
additional
many-
info? Oh, go ahead.
No. Additional info first.
Not really that much. She was young. She still lived with her parents, and a couple of nights ago she went missing and has not been seen since.
Here's
We
her,
don't know if there's foul play involved, if she just left and didn't come back. We're not really that sure.
Where's the parents' place so we can talk to her or them?
They live. Mm, they live over in Wet Windry, which is, if you're familiar with the city, it's further down the cliffs. Well, I
Okay.
suppose you would. It's the district where the Martin's Hall was.
Do you have a lot of active or stale missing persons cases, and have you seen an uptick in the past couple weeks?
Maybe around full moons?
I
Or do you not know the moon cycles off the top of your head?
I'm sure that if I looked records, I could try to correlate something to monthly. I wouldn't necessarily say there's been a major uptick.
I
Possibly
feel
a
like we're
small one, but not like a monthly sort of thing.
Hmm.
Just
And
maybe
is
there's
there-
been more
and-
this year than last year.
And
That
is,
could just be a bad
are,
year.
2020.
are a lot of them closer to the wet wintry and the Malellas
No.
Hall? No?
No, they're kind of from all over. They do tend to be, at least the ones that I have noticed and started to be concerned about, younger women. Well, not necessarily younger women. Some of them are a bit older. I have a problem with ages. You're all very young to me. But you know, between 20 and 50, that's young, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Depends on who you're talking to, I guess.
The one
that is
human
very-
in the group.
Yeah, the one he was like, the dwarf
That's
is like,
right.
yeah, I guess that's like just after teen. The elf is like,
I-
you mean a 5-year-old?
Same with
About-
Halfling too.
About 20
No.
or you
You're a robot again.
Oh man.
out the 20s young, but 50. I mean, are they all human or?
I think there's definitely a bit of all sorts.
Just people that look younger, maybe. Maybe that's
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
Like, if we find
but yeah,
anything,
The parents of this young woman, if you care to talk to them, is Bryson and Tilda Swinson. Hang on, Tilda Swinson's a real person. Hang on, that's not her name. Bryson and Tilda Batchworth. Let's say it. Let's call them Batchworths.
Bryson and
Mhm.
Tilda.
All right.
Ugh.
I'm kind of liking this vibe, guys. We're turning into detectives, finding missing kids.
Missing person case is definitely a good time.
Yeah, X-File.
Mhm.
No, what?
What are frogs? It's my favorite video on the internet. Anyways.
Just made me think of Alex Jones. Papa stuff in the swamps to turn the friggin' frogs gay. All right.
What's wrong with
Um,
D&D?
is there anything else that I can assist you with?
I think that is everything.
Can you just please make sure Megar's not gonna attack us or do anything to us in case
Yeah.
she escaped? Just please be sure. I'm kind of scared.
Are you going to
Why-
remain in town?
I'm the one that got the death threat from her whispering to me.
I mean, a death threat is not in and of itself against the law. If she acts on it, is more of the issue.
Yeah, you're right.
Um,
Hey, jailer, I'm definitely gonna kill you in a week. Not a threat though, right? Anyways,
Yeah.
have a good one.
Yeah, bye. All right.
I'm walking out.
I think we should head towards the parents' house.
Yeah. I feel like that exterminator job is quickly getting pushed down the list of things.
You know, in 4 months when we just needed some gold.
They'll be dead.
They
will
will
go
by then.
The beasts will have overrun, and they will.
The rats will have turned into like dire shadow rats. And like,
Were reds. Turn
Yeah.
to were reds.
All right.
Kurt,
So it is 11:30. So what we're gonna
Alright.
say is, as you guys
Oh.
leave the guard barracks in the gem tights and make your way all the way down the cliffs, as basically as far away as possible in the city from where you currently are, we are going to end our session tonight.
cool.
Ooh.
No battles for 2 weeks straight.
Ooh.
And we just leveled up too, so we haven't had a chance to test our metal.
Yep.
But I love it. I
Alright.
like this.
I know there's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of things happening. We'll see where they all lead to. But thank you, stream. Thank you for hanging out with us. Thanks for watching our crazy games. The next game is in a week because now we're weekly, which is so fun. Other things, there are painting streams on Wednesdays and Saturdays. I'm going to be in a campaign starting a week from Wednesday on a different channel. Morganth06 is going to be a new Twitch campaign ready to roll. It's going to be fun. But we're glad that you were able to hang out. So stay beautiful, stay awesome, don't go crazy. Have a wonderful night. Bye.
Bye.